Those were some sounds brought to you, as you can see, by Channel Dojo. Myself, Ed Plays Jazz, play the piano, and Dr. Skankenstein on the synths, man. Oh. Thank you for joining us. This has the second stream for today. I had so much fun in the last one. I couldn't wait to get back, man. We are maybe going to be seeing some of our friends. Maybe they're going to come and do some music stuff with us. Because, my friends, it is time. It is time. Yay! It's dawn. Look, we came just at the right time. Let's go look at it. Look. Our lovely land of music. We've got all the games. The music is easy. And seas to the left. And the word game and the rhythm game. It's all there. And it's beautiful. Oh, it's sunset, so it's going to be dark and beautiful. Amazing. That is by me. Yay. So, my friends, don't be afraid. We're here. We're here. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be here forever. This world now exists for us, for our people, to have fun, to learn music without any judgment, without any worry, without any of those things, the unnecessary things. We're going to learn how to read rhythms and write rhythms. We're going to write all kinds of rhythms together. Ah, Lenakra, hello. I'm so excited. I'm so enthused by this music. It's the rhythm game. Yay. It's the word game. Yay. It's seas to the left. Yay, it's a ukulele. Guys, music is easy. Welcome to our worlds. Indeed we did. That was for Elena's lesson. And Nightbot, you're right, Elena is cool. And that ukulele, that was for Elena's music lesson where we did ukulele. Yeah. So, shall I think one of the things we need, I think we need a little cafe, a welcome center, so that we can just sit down and enjoy the sunrise. Ooh, the 4 minor chord there, Ed. Very nice past Ed. Oh, it's a horse. It's a horse. It's a dramatic horse. Dramatic music with a dramatic horse. It's by Ed. Can we ride it? Can I ride you? No. Yay! Yay! It's my games! Alright. Alright guys, let's check how this mix is doing. We are nearly done. Oh my goodness. Mix is almost done. And it kind of descends into madness, as things tend to do. As things tend to do. Now nobody can listen me. A few months ago, 2 different persons give you 2 different ukuleles. I've been trying to play them, but I go back to my guitars really far. No sustain is a no-go. Yeah, innit. Ukuleles don't have a great deal of sustain. But, you know, they're there for a different thing. That you have to think of a ukulele as more like a banjo or a mandolin. It's quite a percussive instrument. Also, Elena has a really cool, especially why Elena is super cool, is because I don't really dig the ukulele G-string being tuned high, and Elena's tenor ukulele has it tuned low, so it's just a mini guitar. It's lovely, but you know the ukulele is just the top 4 strings of a guitar. But with it, the D string being a G, yeah. There's a really cool one. You know you probably know it. Everyone knows this cover, right? The "While My Ukulele Gently Weeps" by Jake something, the Central Park version. That's a super cool version. My tenor ukulele is unfortunately in another part of London. We're gonna get it back. We're gonna get it back soon for the stream. We're gonna do lots of stuff. So yeah, because we were learning about where sea is. We played Seas to the Left, which is the first game. And then we were looking at how to plot the notes onto a ukulele, so you know what the notes of the strings are. So, you know, if you play ukulele and you need a B flat, you know that, okay, so A and B have a note in between them. So it goes A sharp, or B flat, and then B. And then you can look at your ukulele and be like, oh, this is my A string, so it's A sharp, B. Oh, that's where B is on the ukulele. Look, fret 2 on the high A string. And it's super easy, and the same applies to guitar. So we could probably build a guitar as well. Should we build a guitar? That's a good task. Let's put on some lo-fi hip-hop, royalty-free lo-fi hip-hop, and let's build a guitar. It's time to build a guitar. Oh, I'm going to have to try and build saxophones at some point. That's going to be tricky. There we go. Lo-fi hip-hop royalty-free stream. There we go. Let's find the one we did. It was the Japanese lo-fi. Here we go. No copyright, lo-fi hip-hop beats. That will do, won't it? Yeah. Thing is, I would just do it with the Minecraft music, but the Minecraft music doesn't start when I need it to. It's not reliable. All right, so where should we build? We could build it up. But Elena has vertigo, so we don't want it to be inaccessible for people who can't deal with big heights. So we'll build the guitar. Where do you think we should build the guitar? We could build the guitar behind the ukulele. We could build it like here. But I want to have more chord diagrams, because at some point we're going to have ukulele chord diagrams just floating in the air. So maybe we'll build guitar over here. We'll build guitar over here. We'll build it above this piano, because this piano... Do I want to build it above this piano? Maybe I'd demolish this piano. I only need one piano, right? And then we could put a guitar there. That would be a perfect spot for a guitar if there was no piano there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, it's fine. We got another piano. Do I want to destroy it? No. I don't think... No, you know what? I built it. There's no more point to destroying it. It's all right. Guitar can just go higher. And then we can, like, look down and then look up. That would be good. Yeah, that's perfect. So we can look down and up. So we'd be like, boom, 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 boom. Perfect, 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 perfect. Perfect. We'll put the guitar there. So, now I'm not going to spend too much time. What I'm hoping is, as people populate this world, maybe like I'll do the relevant bits to the learning part, and other people can build the rest of the guitar. I like the white strings with black frets, and this will be our bottom string. And we'll go, yeah, that's good. Do we want to go all 12? No, we want to have thingy. How big did I build it? Was it gaps? It was a 3. Yeah, it was a 3 block. That works. That works. Oh, because then we can also demonstrate where on the fret it's best to put your finger. Yeah, we can do that. 1, 2, 3. Fret 1. 1, 2, 3. Fret 2. 1, 2, 3. Fret 3. 1, 2. Chord diagrams! Yay! They look great in Minecraft. Everything just looks so good, man. It looks so good. Yeah. Turn it up. Turn it up. Yeah, nice. I hope you guys are getting this in stereo, right? I hope you're listening to headphones. Put headphones on, man. I spent a lot of time getting the preamps tasty. So you better appreciate and not be hasty. Get a decent sound on your system. It's the least you can do. Yeah. I see some people playing incredible ukulele or banjo stuff. Yeah, yeah, man. You have to work harder for it, right? Flying above the water. If I was shorter, I might have my feet in it, but I'll swim and I'm in it to win it. When I start, I always finish. You know what I mean? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 frets. 7 frets, probably enough, eh? Yeah, 7 frets. 7 frets is plenty for now. Boom, boom, boom. 2 and 1 and. Oop. Yeah, and. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. I'll do it at the end. Yeah, in fact, I listen. Bella Fleck playing the banjo, dude. All the Fleck tones. Yeah, dude. Fleck tones are wicked. I want to listen to more of the Fleck tones. It's a shame we can't listen to music on the stream. I used to enjoy it hanging out with all your, getting your recommendations. Tunes like Mammal Hands I wouldn't have known if you hadn't have showed me. And that's what we used to do. We used to have a song request queue on the stream where you put what you want to listen to in the stream, and I listen to it with you. But that's against copyright. Nah, there is a workaround. We do it on the Discord. Listening parties on the music is easy. Sorry, the Thabo Discord, yeah. Sometime we will hang out. There's a Thabo shared channel that you can get if you sign up. Because if it's not in the public domain, i.e. behind an even just a £1 a month barrier, then it can't be taken to mean anything other than free, fair use educational content to a discrete crowd, not trying to build or take any market share away from the original provider. At least that's how I would defend it if they took me to court, which they won't because the UK has no access to justice. I'm also probably going to train as to do some qualifying work experience as a solicitor, man. It's been the amount of just total slack incompetence from institutions recently has really opened my eyes. I made myself a radio for some weird performance in a driving game with music I made a few months ago, and after running the server in my own network, I found a free radio server. What does that mean? I'm not... A weird performance in a... You had to make a radio for some weird performance in a driving game with music. In a driving game with music I made... So hold on, you made a driving game. No. You made a driving game and then you made music in a driving game you made? I think I may have misinterpreted. I'm not sure. But I gather you did something unnecessary. You made a... Okay, I see. I'm with you. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you guess what we're making? If you weren't here when I told you. But I never would scold you for not paying attention and responding to every word. That's okay. To require that would be quite frankly absurd. And I'm just not that kind of individual. I'm fairly more simple and sustainable than that. In the rainable, I'm never... Frameable. I don't know, those words didn't mean anything, but they seem to flow. Why are you playing Minecraft? It's a kid's game. Are you a pedo? I'm gonna deny that comment. Thank you very much. We are making music in the Minecraft world. This is my music method. It's quite a special. Leaves a special impression on your prefrontal cortex. Create a musical vortex, and I never know what kind of words are gonna come out next. But we'll see. This is musiciseas, so I just banned the term, bro. No, I'm a fucking music teacher, brother. What you gonna do? You better hope I never meet you, because if you kinda pull that shit in the real world, you get a couple of teeth missing like I did once. But that was not for that kind of shit. Music lessons in Minecraft, baby. Minecraft kids game, lol. I tried to school you if I thought you could tell the difference from heaven and hell. Because if you think that learning should be boring, my friend, you've had a pretty interesting story so far. Hey, because the schools get it wrong, man. They say this is what you should learn, and this is when, and this is who, and this is how. But they shouldn't be telling you, man. They should be asking. What do you want to learn today? Am I a Just Stop Oil person? Tell me this. How many houses can you see from your window? How many of them can you see with solar panels on the roofs? I would bet 0. How many roads do you walk down? How many of them have solar panels under those? 0. How many urban gardens do we have? How many people are able to grow their own food and vegetables? Some. Enough? Nah. Do I play violin? I do indeed. I'll play all the instruments. Some better, some worse. This is no why you're not sharing kiddie porn. Oh, it's you again. Brother. Nah. Where are my actions? Show mod icon. Yeah? I'm about to ban you, man. But it's up to you. You can either chill out or you can get banned. I have 2 houses I can see. What really matters is you can create your own radio in caster.fm. That's good. Not everyone can live in the country, though, unfortunately. Ed, can I have your autograph? That rapping is sick. Oh, bless your face. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You take a screenshot of it. There you go. I will stand next to it. Or you can clip it. I'll give you an audio autograph. Boop. This chill hip-hop stuff is really working, hey. Hey, that's me. Yay, I'm Ed. Yay. This is for you, Miss Fuka. An audio autograph. Not quite a photograph. Neither is it half as long as I'd make it if I had twice the time. Think about that for a second. Don't too hard or it'll make you blind. But this is for you, Miss Fuka. A super duper rap by Ed just for you. Save it sometime, maybe. I don't know. Will these ever be worth anything? I doubt it, frankly. But you never know. We can hope. We can learn. We can listen. We can flow. We are making a guitar. Can you sign one of your Just Stop Oil Hivers vest me? Bro, I'm not getting arrested. I'm not going out on roads. I got too many important things to do. I got music education to deliver. I got neurodiverse young people to support. What are you guys on about? Why are you talking about Just Stop Oil? Like, go be angry somewhere else if you're going to be angry about shit. I never said anything about oil. We are making a guitar, guys. We are here for music education. If that's not what you're here for, then just leave, yeah. I don't mind either way. We groovy. So we're making a guitar. We've got a ukulele over there. Where? Well, ukulele over there. And we're making a guitar here. Do you guys know what the notes on a guitar are? Let me tell you about it. It goes like this. Elephants and dolphins get broken easily. Do you accept the truth of that premise? Elephants and dolphins get broken easily. What happens if we keep pumping sewage in the waters? Well, dolphins get broken easily, you see, because they gotta breathe, they gotta eat, they gotta swim, they gotta live. And the dolphins get broken easily. Did you know that? Catlastokai, just in time, because elephants get broken easily too if we cut down the trees and we pump out what's in the ground too much and stop the trees from growing. Elephants get broken easily. Let's see if you can engage your brain cells, guys. Do you know what this refers to? Elephants and dolphins get broken easily. Elephants. What's happening, cat? Indeed, these are the strings of the guitar. If that's what you thought they were, you were correct. What color is E? Is E red? I don't think he's red. We'll leave E as red. I'll see if I like it more later. So, we are building a guitar because we're going to do some chord diagrams. Let's get some wool. We'll go E. Yeah, oh, you're going to confuse people now. Yeah. Eed, gad, and dad, gad, and all the ones. Totally sucked. Show me cats. You want cats? I haven't built the Meow-Coaster. Cat, we'll build the Meow-Coaster today if that will make you happy. That's game 4. I haven't quite got there yet. EA was purple, right? Oh man, that's a kick and a half. But wait, he's messing with your cat. Don't listen. He's a tricksy one. That one is. Purple wool, baby. I think E is fine for red at the moment. No, I don't like E as red. What is E? What color is E? E's purple. E's purple. Jimi Hendrix is purple, man. E's purple. A is red, I think. I've decided. Lanakra's talking about alternative guitar tunings, and that is where the guitar starts to mess. That's only the kind of shit you can do. Because, Miss Fuka, do you want to see my Minecraft? A couple of reasons. Good question. I would be delighted to explain. Because A, I can build my games, and I don't need a whiteboard, and it doesn't need to be dry writing on a whiteboard. It can be fun flying in a game. And also because Minecraft has a fully functioning electricity and sequencing system, and I've learned how to program sequences. I know what Boolean algebra is now, because I learned how to do it in Minecraft in a week. So I designed that circuit. Did I design any of the other circuits here? No, I pulled that one. Because Minecraft is an absolutely ridiculously powerful learning environment, man. Check this shit out. I said C is to the left. C is to the left. C is to the left of the two black keys. You want to know where the keys are? It goes C is to the left. C is to the left. I said C is to the left of the where of the two black keys. Is it to the left of the three black keys? No, that's F. Is it in the middle of the two black keys? No, that's D, because C is to the left. C is to the left. C is to the left of the two black keys. Because I can do that. Boop. I should go play some Warzone COD, man. No, I played COD back when it was good. So sorry. That's a bit mean. No, I got over first person shooters a while ago. I was playing Overwatch for a while. I was just like playing as McCree and just practicing my flick shots. It was great. That's the thing. I like getting good at stuff. It's fun. Learning is fun. And learning in video games has actual functioning reward systems built into it. Learning in the world doesn't often have those. Even when it should. Even when people have spent many years trying to understand how and why to make it fun to learn. If the people in charge aren't trying to make it fun to learn, it won't be, you know? And that is, I see what the problem. Or maybe. I mean, it's a bit apropos of what? It's like, you should play some Warzone, yeah, with Irish. You should go play some Irish fiddle tunes with Irish. That's the thing. You should play some Irish tunes for Irish. That would have been good. Someone asked me if I played the violin, and is that Exotic Gams? Are you still here? I told you, yes, I do. My violin's just over there. Unfortunately, it's not really in action at the moment. D is definitely green. I know that D is green. I think E is purple. Oh, why did I do D? I want green wool. I'll play some Irish tunes for Irish. That's what I can do instead of playing Warzone. I just don't really feel like shooting people at the moment, you know. It's not... I'm kind of enjoying the making fun, never been done before in the world's Minecraft music lessons. That's the thing. You're so done with violinists. Oh, what are you done with? What happened? E, A, D, G. What color is G? G's... What color is G? G's blue. G's blue. Yeah. G's blue, I think. Or like orange. Is G orange? I think G's orange. Yeah, orange. G's orange. I don't know why G is orange. It just is. I can't do G like that. I have to do G like this. I have to do lowercase. Oh no. Violins have... What do you mean? What's wrong? Well, to be fair. A lot of violinists just don't have any swing at all. Is B what? B's a light color. B's like wool. B's pink. B's definitely pink. B's pink. Oh, a lot of violins just have no swing whatsoever, man. But you can't blame them because they're taught that the things you need to do to swing are wrong. I can talk about that. It's taken me a long time to understand why most violinists don't have any swing. That's a pretty good B. E, A, D, G, B. Oh, have I overlapped? Yeah, because it's got to be 5. E, A, D, G, B, and then E at the top again. Yeah, cool. All right, so we got E, A, D, G, B, E. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Twice as nice with a slice of iced Salmon. What can you slice and then ice? Like strawberries? Iced strawberries? Is that a thing? Frozen strawberries? That sounds like a thing, man. Iced strawberries. Twice as nice with sliced iced strawberries. There we go. That was what I wanted to say the first time. There we go. We got our guitar fretboard as well. So let's make a sign for it so people know that it's a guitar. Yay. And it's next to a piano. Aha! That makes it super easy, hey? Yeah. Bang. Look at that. Oh. Good piano, guitar, piano, guitar, piano, guitar. At some point, you guys might see Mark tonight. He might jump into the chat. And if he does, Mark, it would be nice if he'd say something. He doesn't like speaking. A.k.a. Dr. Skankenstein. Guitar. Boom. Whoop, up, ah. Whoop, up. Whoop, up. I need to make it wider, that's the thing. Whoop, ah! I fell. No, I'm okay. I'm okay, because I can fly! G, U. G, U, I. T. T. Do I want the little footy thing? I think so. I like the little footy thing. I like that. I like that for T's. T. A. Which is, I always forget this one. Yep. A and then a R. R. And it's going to go like that. Guitar. Oh, it's a very big R. Gosh, no, okay. No, that's too big. The R's too big. The A is really big. The R needs to be smaller. It needs to get smaller. Oh, there we go. Guitar. Oh, it's very calm and peaceful. Hey. Bom, bom. Bom, bom, bom. There we go. We can start getting some chord diagrams now. So, we have lots of stuff now set up. We can do lots of different types of lessons now. If there's anything someone would like to learn, just say, and we can do stuff. Otherwise, we're probably just going to write some music. We're going to write some Afrobeat. But we're not gonna like write it. You guys are gonna help me write it. If you're up for it, you don't have to. But it's very easy. And I'm trying to decide whether we're gonna do it in-game or blended reality or IRL. We can do both. We can transition things from the game to real life. We can hear how stuff sounds. We can write horn lines. We can write melodies. We can write chord progressions. We do all kinds of things. I don't want to leave it. I want a torch. So, at some point I'm going to do voice leading. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to set it up though, so we'll see. Yay, it's guitar. Oh, it's so nice at night time with the lights. So here we have a guitar. Elephants and dolphins get broken easily. Are the strings, it goes. Elephants and dolphins get broken easily. E-A-D-G-B-E, which is different from the ukulele, which is giant cats everywhere are. I just reversed the one I had for violins. Giant cats everywhere are. I don't know. What's a good one? Geckos clearly eat ants. What do you get? What do you got, guys? Golf carts exist, apparently. Generalizations could elicit anger. Oh, that's a good. I like that one. That was a good one. Groceries cost everything at Tesco. Green cats. Tea. avocados. Green cats, empty avocados. I was running on fumes there. I ran out of things, of ideas. Oh, it's daytime. It's lovely in the daytime, isn't it? There's our guitar. There's our ukulele. Is there anything else we need? We need the letters of the word game so we can see them. So let's. I mean, I don't think people don't necessarily need to be able to see the letters. I mean, the letters are there after all. We just write them here. Yeah, okay. Right, so do you guys want to play some games? You want to play some music games? All my games are ready. We can play them. We could play some chords. We could write some melodies. We could explore some rhythms. We could just hang and jam and freestyle about horses. That is a thing we could do if we wanted to. 'Cause we can do anything we want to in Music is Easy Land. Yay! Music is easy. Yay! That's going to be the jingle, I think. Music is easy. Clearly with the hip hop. Yay! Ah, this is wicked. Okay. All right. Well, we got to start somewhere. So let us do some stuff. So, maybe I'll set up some more things. Maybe we'll set up for voice leading. Yes, let's set up for voice leading. I like this idea. And then when we get a request, we can do something specific. Otherwise, we keep building infrastructure. Yeah. Well, seriously, guys, this is if there's anything you want to learn, this is about live interactive music education. Don't be shy. If there's anything you want to do that you can't or want to do better that is tricky or anything like that, I'm here to help. We got a classroom, and a classroom is only as valuable as the students within it. So, guys. Oh, you don't have to actually join the classroom. You can if you want, though. Okay, so we'll do the thingies first. And I'm basically just replicating everything I do on the whiteboards in my music lessons. So we can do it here. Because then we can do lots of kind of stuff. We can make music, we can explore concepts of music theory, we can make things complicated or simple or backwards or jam or anything we want to do. So this is going to be our voice leading whiteboard. Voice leading. What is voice leading, you might ask? And that would be a good question. Voice leading is the thing that makes music sound good, basically. Is that, it doesn't need to be that big. We'll just do that. There we are. Be a bit of a weird V, but it's fine. So voice leading is to do with how chords go to other chords. But not necessarily, also melodies. Why do melodies sound good with chords? And it's because of this, of voice leading. Maybe I can do one less at the top. Maybe it can come in like that, and then it's too big, I think. And that one can be 3 with 1 to the side, and then there, and then there, and then up again. Yeah, that'll do. There. Voice. I need 5. That's what I need. I need the 5 blocks to do stuff with if I want to do the things. V-O-I. C. And the cool thing is, we're going to do stuff in game, and you can be like, hey, Ed, can you show us what that sounds like on a trombone, and a flute, and a tenor saxophone? If you put this instrument at the top, and this instrument at the bottom, and this in the middle, And you know what? I'll be able to say yes. I actually can show you what that sounds like. Give me a sec while I put the instruments together. Not in game. I mean IRL, obviously. Voice. Oh, make the O a bit taller. Voice. Space. So I have 1, 2, 3, then a L. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. L. 1, 2, 3. Oh, drink some water. I'm going to grab some more water. I'll be back shortly. When I was little, my parents didn't let me listen to jazz. That's right. Too much sax and violins, they said. The most delayed badumtis in the history of badumtises. There you go. Terrible. That was really far too long for it to be effective. But it wasn't ready, so you know that's my defense. In my defense, I had to plug it in. It's not very good defense, I know. Because I should have done that before, but there are so many connections in this setup, you know. It's quite difficult to do. Voice ya. Ah, 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 ah. Oh, what? Does it need to be that big? No, it doesn't need to be that big, right? It needs to be that. Oh, it does, in fact, yes. Okay. Let's try and get super comfortable. Yeah. Was I on myself or was I just on the Minecraft thingy? I don't know. Let's go. L-E-A. D. D. E. E. N. N. Voiceleading. N. And then a G. Voiceleading. This is ending up being quite a big sign. Voiceleading. Voiceleading! Yay! Alright, and now we do the backwardsy things. Oh, no, not that. That. Whoop. Visuals. Whoop. I like the asymmetry. It was deliberate. I did it deliberately. Truth. I like asymmetry. It's fun. What's it called in Japanese? Something kinatomori, something like that. The imperfection, the perfection in imperfection, the beauty of imperfection. You can't have perfection in imperfection. Perfectly imperfect. Ow. What an oxymoron. Ox must be very, very stupid for it to have an entire phrase based on it. An oxymoron. Is that? Are those fish? Are there two? Are there those fish? Are those fish? Are those fish doing what I think they're doing? Making a pillar? That's what I meant. They're making a totem pole. Do you think... What? Why? Is it like one of those rat things where the rats get their tails tied together and become a super rat? But with salmon. It's perfectly in sync. That must have taken a lot of practice. Ah! Oh no! I'm sorry! No? What? They're doing... What is going on here? It's formation salmoning. Formation swim salmon. Swammoning. Formation swammoning. That's what happens if you don't say anything, guys. It'll just keep getting stranger and stranger as I say things about things. Oh, there we are. That's looking great. Hey, the E and the A are a bit big, but the G works. I like that. I like that. We'll fill in the rest, and it'll be groovy. There and there and there and there. Oh. So probably the next thing we're going to do is set up some sequences to demonstrate voice leading. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's lots of fun. And I can do it in different voices as well. Wicked. Do I need to make a thing about what triads are as well? I wonder. This is actually really cool because I'm going to have to really think about how the concepts extend and turn them into tier 2 games as well. So this is now basically a prototype for the next book, I guess. Oh mate, no way! I'm prototyping core books 2, 3, and 4. Raw, crazy. As if. Oh, dude, the Dow. It just keeps giving. So yeah, this is new stuff. This hasn't been seen by anyone yet. This is sneak peek, pre-published material, and I guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to do it. Well, we're probably gonna start with the 4 chords. And I wonder. That's a cool pattern. I wonder. Yeah, this would probably be good. I'll probably do the 4 chords on here then. And we'll program them. And we'll show you what voice leading is. Using the 4 chords. Voice leading. The 4 chord song. So anyone aware of that? The 4 chord song? Made famous by Axis of Awesome. These are the chords. We're going to look at them. And we're going to voice lead them. Yeah, and then we're going to program it below the sign in the water. Because there's a reason those chords are so common. And the thing is, they're not actually as common as it's made out. Because if you put them in a different key, then they are just different chords. So you can't really call them the 4 chords. You can call them a kind of a chord progression that encompasses the primary points in the key. But I've been having loads and loads and loads of fun teaching them recently, and I'd love to show you guys how it works. And you're going to be able to write music if you want. Once we have this up, you will have the capacity to write rhythms, to write melodies, and to write chord progressions, which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it's lots of fun. I just love my job. This is how much I love my job. I'm just doing my job when I don't need to be doing my job. I just can't do anything else, man. Like, what else? What's more fun than this? Don't answer that question. The 4 chords. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then they're there. C, 2, 3. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to be honest, it is really good to start with the 4 chords for voice leading, because they're really good voice leading. That's why they're used so much. That's why they're good in music, because they do this really well, what you're about to learn about. The 4 chords. This is I stand by it. This is the single most powerful technique in Western music. This shit. Voice leading. And the 4 chords are the kind of the place it all starts. Everything else derives from them, and that's why in classical music they have words for them, like the mediant and the submediant and the dominant and the subdominant. And yes, but we don't need to know those chords. They're kind of superfluous, really. The names, all of those names at least. We just say the numbers, much easier. You don't need to always embed multiple layers of meaning. Sometimes a name is just a name, and it's enough. You know what I mean? S. Is the S going to be lower? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. The S is lower. Oh, I mean, the G is lower, too, so it's fine. So we're good. We're groovy. This is also embedded in guitars. It's very cool. Guitars stuff just happens. By learning shapes on guitar, you learn how to voice lead effectively. It's very fun. There we go. Whoop. I'm falling! I'm swimming! Falling then swimming in quick succession. Not too pleasant. Although I guess, you know, like jumping into a pool is falling then swimming. But not falling in any significant duration. If you're falling and then swimming, if you're falling a long way and then swimming, it's not a fun. You're gonna have a bad time, okay? You're gonna have a bad time. Wow. Ah, in the middle of the O. There's a little hole. There we go. Voice leading the 4 chords. Boom. So, what are the 4 chords? So, I'm gonna prepare this. How do I just, I wonder, how much do I build up to it, or do I just show it? Okay. I think we can do this well. I think we can do this. Okay, so if I'm going to build from the bottom. Okay, so 1, 5, 6, 4, C, down to B, down to A. Stays on A. So my lowest note is going to be A. Ooh, do I need more room for this? Because for letters I actually need a 3x5, but I don't want a 3x5 to represent them. So, okay, I know what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do. So, C. Highest note is C, E, G, B, D, G. 1, 5, 6, 4, B, D, G, up to down to A, down to F. No? Yeah. F and then E. So G is our highest note. And that's all she wrote. So I can put a G up here and G. G was orange. I like G being orange. G's orange. G's orange. G's orange. No, but we're in the C major chord, so it's yellow. So we're in the key of C major. So our 1 chord is yellow. And it is going to be a 3x3. And then a gap. And then a 3x... have I given myself enough room? I don't think we can fit it underneath, so that's fine. We're going to do it along. And we can have like an explainer down there. So it's going to go on the right here. And now we can actually write all the letters as well. That's better. That's better. Because then it will be less. It will be even more accessible, even for people who don't know their triads really well. So our lowest note for the 4 chords. Well, I mean, we shouldn't actually go because we can always demonstrate voice leading lower. So we should actually start in the middle with lots of rooms on the outside. Okay. Okay. All right. It's going to be very large. That's all. Voice leading the 4 chords, baby. Let's make a black line to define the inside from the outside. Run around the outline. Everything's fine. Water or beer? Whiskey or beer? Water's a good idea. Wish the bar lady would appear. Come serve over here. Oh, mate. Haven't been raving for a while. So basically the premise of this concept that I'm about to show you is how we turn triads and basic chords into music. Because if you learn the 4 chords just in triads and you move your block triads around in root position, it just sounds a bit whack. It's not something you generally do on guitar because people don't really learn how to play triads. And the thing about guitar, one of the reasons it sounds so good and so accessible is because, as I said, this concept is built into it when you learn chord shapes. And that's very hard to see unless you have a piano in your head as well. So we're going to go from here, I think. We're going to go C. C. And we're actually going to make it a small... How do I have to make an E? And a G? We got to make it 5, man. Otherwise we can't get the letters. C. And then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's where my E is. Okay. C, E. Oh, this is going to look so good when it's done. Oh, this is going to look so good. This is going to look so good, man. This is going to look so good. Oh, we can even... Oh, no way. Okay. Oh, but I need to leave one more. Okay. Oh, this is going to be wild. Oh, this is going to be wild, dude. Oh, this is going to be absolutely wild. No way. No way can I do this. Ha ha. It's going to be... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hold on. I have to think. Okay. So they're 5 wide. They're 5. And I want a line and then another 5. 1, 2, 5. So then my line would be there and then my next letter is there. So that's there. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can do all of my tricks, man. Oh, man. This is going to be so good. This is going to be so good. This is wild. I can do all of my classroom tricks. Yeah. No. I just don't need to go nearly as far. Yeah, I don't need to go as far. So I'll take it. Let's see if I just take it 2 more. That's one either side, so that's symmetrical. So now, yeah, it's fine because notes can't go on line space anyway, right? So that's a C and then D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be pretty clear, but it could be more. I think it would look even more realistic if I take another 2. Yeah, I think this is right. I think this will be great. But we won't know until we actually do it, so. It's a secret. Keep it secrets from you. It's gonna be so good, man. Oh, and in the video, when I did a YouTube video, that reveal is gonna be so good. It's my favorite reveal. No, that's not even my favorite reveal. I don't know. I can do all of my reveals, man. That's too cool. So I'm sorry, I'm chatting in a very cryptic way. So basically, as you guys will know, if you've been around on the channel, what you are seeing me build now is literally exactly how I deliver Music is Easy lessons in the classroom, at various places where I've done it. And I have quite a lot of spiel, having been doing it for a good 4 years with some of these games, 5 years. I think I've been using the rhythm game for 5 years now. No, even in longer, because, man, I did the reveal when I was at, like, the school. But which school? One of my sister's schools. I did it. I came and delivered a music session for a class. Done that several times. It's always fun. A single music session. G. Which G do I want? I want the G that goes... No, I can't. I have to do this G because I can't make it go back in the middle. Okay, so we have... Very good. We have a C major triad. If you weren't sure what that was. That's the other chat. I'm going to get rid of that chat. It's confusing me when I see it. C, E, G, and then a good enough gap. Should we just program the should we just do the 4 chords for now? Or I can leave it open for other voice leads. Because C to F and back and C to G and back are both very important voice leads. Oh, that's alright, we'll just do it as we were planning. 3 on the side, 3 at the top. 1, 2, 3 on the side. 1, 2, 3 at the top. And we'll go then Blackwell. We've got a big old render distance, and we can always increase the render distance if we need to. So this is going to be a very large... This is going to be a very large one. We need it to be able to get the voice leading patterns, because they're going to spread out quite a bit. Are we going up to A? No, we're going down to A, I think. We could go up or down to A, because I've got 3. Oh, so in fact, we're not putting the top bar on yet, because I don't know how... Because we can just take the voice leads up or down as we want. It's fine. Wow, wow, wow. But let's do a 3, 4, 5, so there's more distance between them, each other, than the sides. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Oh man. I just don't want to give it away. I'm gonna have to, but I can't be building it each time. We might have to just wrap it even further. Okay, all right, and then it will wrap round, and then it'll be there. Oh my goodness, and we can go through it. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, all right. That makes sense. Because this, I'm literally doing it exactly how I present it with new learners as well. So this is great. Oh, this is so cool. I am having so much fun. This is going to be so good. I mean, it is already phenomenal, but I cannot imagine what it's going to be like when I have all of this stuff ready. Oh, we're just going to casually... I'm going to have to, after a session, I'm going to have to clean the whiteboards, man, and replace the colored blocks with whites again. Oh, no way. So we have keg, C, E, G, chords. And should I put them at the top or the bottom? I'll probably put them at the top, hey. Chord... Or, no, we'll put them at the bottom. What? Chords go at the bottom. Chord... 1. Chord 1. Yay! And then it goes. Does anyone know the chords? Can anyone tell me? It's green. So if you remember the colors. Ooh, what's F? What color is F then? G is orange. F is green. F is definitely green. There we are. G is orange. I thought F was orange, not. I thought anyway. G. And then B. If anyone can tell me the notes of the triads, you're more than welcome to join in and get some triad practice. But no worries if not. G, B, and D. Is that going to be enough room? No. No, we need a bit more room. We need a bit more room. Because I need to have lines connecting them. No. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think it'll be clear. Maybe one more line. 4, 5. 5 is better. One more line. G. And B. And D. Oh. 5. And maybe D will be like this. Yeah, that's a pretty good D, hey. That's a pretty good D. Keg, gubbard. Here we are. We're doing triads, guys. It's getting real. We're starting to do some really important stuff. Yay! Triads. Yay! I love triads. All kinds of triads. I like them if they're major. I like them if they're minor. I like them if they're close. I like them if they're open. I like them if they're well-formed. I like them if they're broken. I like them if they're root position. I like them if they're inverted. I like them with standard harmony. I like them if they're converted. I do like triads, Sam I am. I do like triads. I will play triads on a train. I will play triads in the rain. I will play triads in a coat. I will play triads in a moat. Not for very long because I'm allergic to the cold, but I'll do it for a bit for the sake of, you know, rhyming. I do like triads, Sam I am. I do like triads, yes. Keg and gubbard. Ready? What's the next one? We have chord 1. Then we have chord... We have chord... Does anyone know? We have chord... It's chord 5! Yes, it is! It's chord 5! That's actually a pretty good 5, isn't it? Actually looks pretty good. Roman numerals. Decent in binary, hey? I think we can do this fine. But I'll make the one a bit bigger. Me bad. I'm a big fan of sus chords. We'll do some sus triads as well. Don't worry. We'll get to all the kind of chords. All of them we will. We can also be doing like I'm going to be doing sequencer build requests as well as IRL build requests. At some point, we're definitely going to do the Among Us one because it's like one of the only pieces of music that actually has pizzicato violin in it, dude. Absolutely awesome. Sus chords usually mean no triad. Well, it's it would be like an E with a D instead. So a sus2 would be you take away the third and you D. Sus means suspend the third. Generally, when people say sus, it's a sus4. But sometimes it could be a sus2. So a suspended third. Sus2, sus4. Easy. But yeah, they're cool. They're cool harmony. They work really well with suspensions. They are ultimately suspensions. Yes. I like suspensions. They're very tasty. 1, 5. And we do have to make them capital. With these ones at least. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gap. 2. Do you have a favorite open position chord arc? I feel the guitar chord diagram is empty and lonely. We should put a chord on it. We'll just put a nice chord so it knows it's got a nice chord on it. Let's do a... I'll do a nice chord. Someone can tell me if they think they can play this chord. I'm going to play place a nice chord. This is a... I think that's right. Yeah. Middle 4-string set. You got a guitar, you want to try and play the chord, you want to tell me, what's that chord? Anybody take a screenshot and see if you figure it out and tell me if you figure out what the chord is. What's that chord? Let me make sure I know. Oh no, I just put it on now. This is one of my favorite chords. Whoop. And I will keep building. Tell me if you think you know what it is. Oh, just normal chord diagram. Looking down on the guitar, high E, elephant E, A, D, G, B, E, E string, A string, D string, G, B, E. Fret 0, fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, fret 4, fret 5, fret 6. You want to screenshot it? Screenshot it. I need to keep building. I have more classroom to build. That says your thing. What's that chord? This is honestly one of the most beautiful chords on guitar. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. If you need any more help, if you like, oh shit, what fingers do I play this chord with, man? I can help with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our next triad. Yeah, our next triad. Watching from the other side. So the way it works, I mean, if you... this is how chord diagrams are always presented, and the basic idea is if you, like, look down over your guitar, you see. Because we always want the high E string to be at the top, because in music, high sounds are up, and low sounds are down. So this is like, if you're playing it, you just, like, look down, and it's what you see. So in tabs, it would be 0. Oh, well, X. Sorry, you don't play the E string. It would be X, 4, 6, 2, 5, X. Let's see if I can do it before anyone puts it in chat. Don't put anything in chat. 6, 2, 5. 4, 6, 2, 5. 5, 2, 6, 4, X. There you go. On your guitar strings. Is that right? 4, 6, 2, 5, yeah. Can you tell me what chord it is? I'll give you a hint. It's an inverted 7th chord. That's your only hint. Not a 7 chord, a 7th. A chord with a 7th in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C, G, 1, 5. We're going the 4 chords. 1, 5, 6, 4. A is red. 100%. A is definitely red. A is definitely red. A is definitely red. So it's C, G, and then A minor. 5. And for A minor, we do it in lowercase Roman numerals. A. And then C. 3, 4. 1, 2. There we. A, C. 2, 3. 1, 2. I tend to just like leaving whiteboards with good information on them. So I tend not to like wipe my whiteboards after teaching using them. And now I've got good whiteboards and good pens that can still wipe off when I need to. So it's always fun, like starting a lesson and seeing what we did the week before on the whiteboards. You're like, oh, I remember that. It's pretty tricky, hey. It gets easier as you go up the neck and on a smaller fingerboard. It's a second inversion major 7 chord, so this would be that's the third, so we're in E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. So this would be an A major 7. Yeah, E, A, T, G. Yeah, an A major 7. And that's actually, let's see. I'm sorry if I gave you a chord shape that was too painful. Let's try. Check, check. Yeah, you have to kind of tuck your elbow in because you can't play it effectively like that because your little fingers don't get it. So you can't hold it in a normal guitar shape. You have to like tuck your elbow in. And I do it from the third. Is that semitone in the middle, right? Oh, Lydian, yeah! Sharp 11s. Hey, did I give it so in A? Yeah, only if I like push my elbow forward like that. I have to. Otherwise, can't get the little finger. No, okay, enough. Ow, damn, dude. Yeah. So that was an A major 7 in second inversion on the middle strings. It's honestly not a super functional chord because it's got the third in the root. And it really just rides on the semitone between the major 7 and the root in the middle. Third on the bottom, rather. Third at the bottom, yeah. That could be bigger, hey. I mean, the dots are fine. I think the dots are fine. It's good, hey. It's a very ethereal sound. It's one of the ones that I use because it's a major chord, but it just doesn't sound happy in the conventional sense. So it's one of the chords I use to demonstrate that when we start with the idea that major and minor mean sad or happy, but that very quickly proves to be insufficient. That's the thing. We can really express more emotions than we have words for using music. Which is one of the reasons it's so powerful. You can tell a story with a sound. And the cool thing is that's not even like subjective truth. That's objective truth because sound is physical. Sound is vibrations, and they are in fact a major third. Just sounds good. It's not you think it sounds good. No, it just sounds good. Our brains just like it because it's good. It's maths. It's beautiful. It's the symmetry of planets. It's resonance. It's love. It's laughter. It's food. It's music. Amazing. Music's just endless. That's the thing. I can never get bored of it. Everything exists within it, and it exists within everything. Oh, I'm getting very, very Taoist. Sorry. We did some Taoism earlier. We won't get too spiritual on the way out. Well, that was quite fun actually. I did enjoy that. That was satisfying. 2, 5, 6, and for the 6, we're going to go 1 back because we need to go a V. But it's a lowercase v, this one is. And an I that's also a lowercase I. Oh, it needs to go 1 down. Yeah. V I there, maybe? Does that look right? No, the bottom of the I should be the same height as the V, I think. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, starting to get a little bit of finger pain, actually. That's my clicking finger. That's the finger. Maybe I'll use a different finger for a while. Yeah, let's just switch up the finger for a bit. Bit of repetitive strain on the middle finger, I think that was. We have done a lot of clicking so far. A lot of clicking. I don't want to injure my music hand by placing blocks in Minecraft. That would be very silly indeed. Very silly. Very silly. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. There we go. We're getting there. Ah, this is perfect. I feel that the 5 is going to make things much easier for the next step. This is going to be great. Oh, this is going to be so good, man. This is going to be so good. It's going to work so well. I can't believe this is working so well. Oh, it's amazing. Every time I try to do something, it's like, yeah, you could do that, or you could make it even better by doing this. Rah. Constantly surprised by what we're able to achieve. The beauty of video games. The epic win. Jane McGonigal, incredible professor. Did a PhD on what people are learning in collaborative online games. And it makes me cry every time I watch it, man. Every time I watch it. Because games teach you some good stuff. They teach you how to be motivated. They teach you how to appreciate a reward system. Unfortunately, the problem is life doesn't operate with a reliable reward system. So you get to the end of the quest, you complete it, you turn, and they're like, nope, sorry, no reward for you. I know we said you'd have it, but too bad, sucker. I mean, I guess there are probably games to do that, just no one plays them. They're not fun. Sadly, society seems to be one of those games. F is definitely green. Definitely green. I'm very happy about these. I've never really thought much about this. This is very interesting. So as I've been doing the Minecraft thing, I've really been having to think about what color chords are. And as soon as I started thinking about it, I just clearly knew that C major was yellow. I don't know why. C major's yellow, G major's orange, A minor's red. A major, I think, is also red as well, but like a different type of red. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet. I haven't thought whether it's the key or the chord. I just know that A is red, and I think A minor is red because that's what I associate A with. By default, I guess. F-A-C. Fact. It's not a rude word. It's not a rude word. It is a triad. F-A. Oh, no, I'm doing that A. That A is more clear. A. And a F. There we go. And this is our 6. No, it's our 4, so it's an I. And then we need to do another V. So 1 gap, 4 down, and 2 in the middle. 1 gap, 1, 2, 3, no? And 2. Yeah, that's right. I think this is going to be symmetrical as well. Should be. There we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I can even do lowercase and capitalized Roman numerals, man. This is just wild. Without it compromising too much extra space. Utterly bonkers. It just Minecraft doesn't have any limitations with regards to displaying music theory in it, really. It's super cool. I mean, of course it isn't, because it's just pixels, and you use pixels to make. It's just how. Oh, it's so good. There's so many different ways it works for so many different reasons. I'm still just exulting in it, and it's another sunset, another Minecraft day. We have built more of our classroom, and this is where we start getting into not just book one, not just book one, but we're starting to get into like book 3 territory here. I still haven't decided if this is going to be chord 2, but book 3. I love the chord sound, but I'm going to play it first, the note in the 3rd string, and it. Oh yeah. I thought for Meccan. Oh, what about playing it an open position? I haven't actually tried it with open strings. Don't sound so great, but it's a lot less. It's a bit of a stretch. It's not the biggest stretch. There are some bigger stretches. I've actually never tried playing that chord open position. I wonder what it sounds like. I wonder what it's like open position. So if we're playing it open position, then it's a. Is it a C major 7? No. Oh, is this tasty G major 7? Oh, no way! Yo, it's actually the first chord of Scarborough Fair, but with a G in the root. Check that out. G. Oh, that's so tasty, dude. You play it from the G, so 3, 2. That's very tasty. So try this. Try 3, 2, 0, 4, 3. Is that? No, 3, 2, 4, 0, 3 with finger 2. So middle finger on G, first finger on B, little finger on fret 4, open string fret 3. Oh, that's so tasty. Am I going to use that in a tune, I wonder? Oh, I've been working on some tunes. I'll try and do a little bit. Do 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 do. Let's see how much of the lyrics I remember. There used to be a grain tower alone on the sea, and you became the light on the dark side of me, and love remains the high, that's the drug, that's the high, not the pill. And did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a large, and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from the rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. La da 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 da. much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. To me you're like a growing addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that happy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? That's a flipping hard song. Last night I was like, right, it's been long enough. It's been long enough. I've been wanting to play and sing Kiss from a Rose by Seal. And it's not a chance until I warmed up. But I think it's tricky because my mix between my head voice and my chest voice is just getting to the point where I'm able to confidently use it and I'm confidently able to sing. But it does take like 45 and more warming up. You remain. Oh, it's so hard, dude. Especially I've got a bit of a cold, so it's really hard not to be nasal in my normal voice. You remain, but you have to like dovetail the air so much. It takes a completely different level of air. I know I can sing it lower. I'm going to, but no, I'm going to be able to sing it as Seal, man. No, I'm pretty chuffed with my upper range at the moment. It has been doing very nicely for me. On the Wednesday, I sang with Raoul and man, it was lots of fun. Yeah, I can always do it an octave lower. That's easy. That's easy. I have to, if I want to get the chord melody, I have to do a weird chord position where I use my little finger. I'm not sure about that one. I'm really happy with the E flat minor shape I found though. La da da, la da 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 dum dum, da dum, la da dum, da dum, da dum, dum. There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. No, is it? You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains the drug. What is it? Love remains a drug that's the high. A drug that's the high, not the pill. That's hard because he goes drug. A drug that's the high, not the pill. You just got to go for it. Love remains the drug that's the high, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, that's hard as well, major, G major. Did you know that when it snows, guy's absolutely amazing vocalist. But I feel that it's time for me. It's time for me to start challenging myself. I've spent a long time thinking that I'm not a singer, so I won't try and sing hard stuff. But and then I started singing bossa nova, just because I needed to, because I didn't have anyone else to. So, check the guitar is out. Unplug it. Bam. Thank you for the claps. Thank you for the claps. That's always been one of my favorite songs, and I can't wait to sing it for you when I've got my band around me, and I can spend a good half hour, 45 minutes warming up, and I don't have to loop stuff, which we're going to be doing. We might even try and do a band stream tomorrow afternoon, because we've got rehearsal 3:30 to 6:30, and I might see what I can do about just getting the rig, and you guys will meet some of the band members. You'll meet the Thornton Heath Afrobeat Orchestra. You'll meet some of the young people. Maybe. You won't be able to talk to them because they're young people, so it's not gonna be a thing where they're interacting with y'alls. Because people like Hello Boys might come in, you know, and that cannot be happening, so not with young children. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so we have here now a voice leading chart. And I'm actually going to extend it a bit because here's where the last chord will go. And there are 3 at the beginning, 5 and 5. And then I'll put 3, 1, 2, 3. And then a sort of a little line that doesn't go all the way to the top because it's not over yet. Because then it has to go back to chord 1. There we go. There we go. And let's take it one more away. Oh, falling. Not many more. Let's go. And that's basically set up, hey? We're going to go back to C, E, and G as well. We need to. So it's going to be the same distance on either side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then C goes there. And then 1. Let's do 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then here we go. C and E and G. Wah wah wee wah. Wah wah wee wah. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Wah bum bum bum. There we go. And that's coming back to our chord 1. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And the 1 goes out to there, and the C comes out from the middle there. So that's meeting there, and we'll do it like that, and it's 4. And then a bottom line, and then a bottom line, 4, and then a bottom line, 4, and then a bottom line. Very nice. And that should be about it for this whiteboard, I believe. Sick, 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 sick. We can do the full process. We can do all stages of the voice leading game. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Bum, 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 bum. And if you guys are around tomorrow and we do stream our rehearsal, you will get to see us, maybe, using this game to write music. Because we've been using it in many different ways. And you get to hear what it sounds like when an entire group of people uses these principles to make music together. And then, and not only that, but you can then do it yourself very easily. And it's just lots of fun. Because music is easy and music is fun. And it doesn't need to be hard and stressful. It's only hard and stressful when you feel you have to do it in a certain amount of time and you can't make mistakes. But that's the same thing, man, you know? It's the same thing as the rest of life. Not having enough time and being scared of mistakes. Those are 2 different things. But at least in this country, man, people are terrified of making mistakes. They're terrified of making mistakes, and they're terrified of looking stupid. And the good thing is that I am immune to those things now. Wasn't born that way. No. I just made very, very many mistakes and looked stupid many times in front of many, many people. And I just don't. It doesn't bother me anymore. It's great fun. Very powerful when you're on a stage with a microphone. And it means that I can just like now it's just fronting's easy. We had a great time when I still haven't watched the VOD when Aubryn and Matty and Rebecca Hannah were there. Damn, man. It's been so busy every day. Every day doing things. I watched a couple of episodes of Foundation. That was really cool. But that's like the only downtime I've had in the past week. No time. Except, I mean, I had some time off today, I guess. But that's just because I'm sick, so it doesn't really count. Yeah, I have time off when I'm ill. And then when I have time off, what do? I do work that I can do when I'm ill. Oh dear. Work within a capitalist mode of production is fun times, hey? Very good. Oh, this looks so good, man. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy with all of this. Oh my god, I'm just so happy. This is incredible. This is more than I could have possibly imagined, man. This is crazy. So, guys, it looks like we have gotten in with an organization called UCL Educate, who are an education and technology and education incubator group of some kind. So I think we've gotten into them. Now I don't know, because I'm not really fussed about mentorship. It would kind of just be like good to just like have people be like, yeah, this is cool, and direct people to it. Because we have everything set up where we can pull all of the revenue from all of the sources that you guys might choose to avail yourselves of. We can turn all of that into funding for the Thornton Heath Afrobeat Orchestra, as well as now free interactive online education, because this is, you know, I'm doing this as a part of building publicity for my music method and for the Thornton Heath Afrobeat Orchestra. And I have a way of not only making it work, but also expanding past limitations of viewership, ultimately. Because we're not relying just on Twitch. We're building for an entire YouTube music education series using this. And I'm so unbelievably excited. I can't even tell you, man. Can't even tell you. Because as we found out, as is clear, education, people don't come to Twitch for education. It's just not why they're here. You cannot build hype on Twitch with education. I think we've established that. I've accepted the rules of the game, the rules of the engagement, and we are playing within the confines, baby. Creativity within confines. That's what we do. So, slightly out of sync with the 4. Voice leading the 4 chords. This looks absolutely boss. Absolutely boss. Better than I could have imagined. And everything is turning out better than I could have imagined, man. So, it does kind of tower over everything else except the rhythm game. I like the outlines. That looks so cool, man. That looks so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. So let's check it. So, my friends. Let's do a quick check of our whiteboard and check whether we can accurately show voice leading. The 4 chords. You may know what they are. Chord 1, 5, 6, and 4. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, Jin Chaos. I'm about to test the most important and powerful piece of music theory in Western music. Bum. You picked up 2 kittens? No, like, you mean you like picked them up and then put them down, or you just went out and came back home with 2 kittens? Because if you were just like, I just went up and picked up 2 kittens, yes, that is amazing. If you just picked up 2 kittens, then that's also amazing. But now you don't have 2 kittens with you anymore. So, you have 2 kittens? In that case, we're gonna have to build a Meow-Coaster. Oh my god. Okay. In honor of your kittens, I'm gonna have to learn how to use rails. Powered rail. Power rail activator. They are hiding in. Jen, can you share photos? How do I make it go up, guys? Do I make it go up like that? Ah, yes. Jin, we need photos. We need photos of your kittens. And in your honor, I'm going to do a Meow-Coaster. Oh, I'm gonna meow. Is the powered rail gonna like shoot me all over the place? Jin, this is a Meow-Coaster. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, it went the wrong way. Yeah? Which way is it supposed to go? What? What's happening? Oh, I have to get in it. Okay. How do I get out? Let me off. Let me. Oh, okay, that's easy. Okay. Ready? Oh. What? Why can't I go? Do they only go one way? I'm so confused. I don't know how these work, guys. You gotta help me. I don't know how they work. Let's start again. Why is this not working? I'm getting... Everything's getting confused. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get out. Okay, how do these things work? Is it powered rail or normal rail? Power rail needs a signal. Okay, all right. So I need to power it with redstone, hey? And it... and it's a lever? So can I do... If I do this, and I put the mine cart... I've never done this before, so excuse my ignorance. And then I go there, and I go... Oh, yeah! Meow! Oh, it doesn't have power anymore. Whoa! So it doesn't have... I have to do more power. Shift. How do I... I want to go over there. How do I get over there? Do I have to... I have to power it? Oh, so, okay. So I don't need to power the rail to move the cart. I just need it powered so the cart can move on it. Okay, I'm with you. So I just block a redstone it then, right? And that will power entire sections. That will power that section, but not there. And that will power there. That will power there. Yay! It's a Meow-Coaster! But we need to, first of all... And this is a Meow-Coaster version 1. This is for Elena. Yay! Oh, I didn't think we'd be doing a Meow-Coaster yet. Well, how can I make it go round? How do I make it go round? Like that? No. How? No, how? I don't understand. Do I have to do like a junction? That's okay. For now... Oh, I can put it underneath, right? I can do that. Ha-ha! Ha-ha-ha! I'm learning more about this game. Ha-ha-ha-ha-ha! I'm getting better. I am learning things. Oop. Oop. Okay, so I'm going to also now have to draw a cat for you. I'm going to have to draw a cat. Hold on. It's not ready until we say what it is. So this is called the Meow-Coaster. And this is game 4 of my book. And I would happily read it to you. It involves meowing. You don't immediately start with the Meow-Coaster. Oh, so I'm gonna have to actually draw the story. Okay. Okay. One more game to make. But this is the cat game. So this is gonna be the final game that actually gets us viewers, hey. Although I understand why people aren't like super excited about watching me build giant whiteboards. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. We knew. So. This is called the Meow-Coaster. The Meow-Coaster. Let me use this finger. This finger was hurting. I'm going to have to draw a cat in pixel art. So this is going to have to be a big one. What colors are the Meow-Coaster? Let's see. The Meow-Coaster. Oh, the Meow-Coaster. Meow-Coaster is red meow. You see? Red meow and blue thingy. This is the Meow-Coaster. You can see the Meow-Coaster. So the Meow-Coaster starts out very simply. It starts with you meowing. I mean, obviously, which you would. Here you go. Singing is easy. Make the noises you see. Consider a cat-sized cat. And this is what we are building first. So this is going to be... And it's going to be roller coasters all around it. This is going to be the 3, 4, 5... really humble smugness because they just don't need to be smug because they know Canada's just like the best country. Like Kiwis, New Zealanders know this too. New Zealand and Canada, you know, part of the Canada. Yeah, well, I mean, there's always parts of a country that are, you know, flipping Manitoba. No, I don't know if that... I just wanted to say something mean, funny. I don't even know if that's what people say about Manitoba. I did not like Winnipeg when I was there, I have to say. Nor did I really like Calgary that much, but I was there under not very good circumstances. Banff was cool. I became a snowboard instructor. That was actually my first ever teaching training, learning how to be a snowboard instructor. That was fun. You've only been to Quebec and Montreal. Montreal. Very cool. I've been to... I say I've been to Calgary. I've literally been to Calgary to try desperately to get some money out of my bank account because my card got blocked when I was in Banff. And I was in Winnipeg literally to just stay at a hotel for a couple of days because my friend's family kicked me out of their house, man. Recreational cephalopod, hello. Thank you for raiding. Welcome to here. I hope you are well. We are building a sign that so far says the. What were you up to? Yo, we're going to drop you a shout out. What were you doing? Recreational cephalopod. Did I get it right? What were you streaming today, recreational cephalopod? Tell my peeps what you were doing. This ain't you guys know this ain't one of those streams where you come in and be like, hey, I was doing that. Like, no self-promotion on the stream. Love to hear what you were up to. We've been doing all kinds of stuff. Oh, you're playing God of War, stumbling through learning about armor. Which God of War? You mean like the most recent one? Or are you doing vintage God of War stuff? We are building a Meow-Coaster 2018. God of War 2018. God of War 2018. Oh, is that the one where the kid was introduced? Yeah, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. Remastered vintage. I don't know. I just like God of War turned into some crazy cinematic film, right? I just still remember, like I haven't really ever played God of War. I haven't been a console person for a long time. The Meow-Coaster. So the Meow is gonna go. We're gonna do it the same way. It's Meow in red on the top, and then Coaster in blue on the bottom. I like it so far. It's a huge challenge for me, though. Okay. That's good, right? It's kind of shit if games are too easy. So the Meow-Coaster is in red. The Meow is in red, and the coaster is in blue. Red wool. Recreational cephalopod. We haven't seen you in the past 2 days, so I've been doing a completely different crazy scheme that I don't think you've seen yet. This is getting bonkers, man. This is bonkers. This is bonkers. We're doing some absolutely wild madness. Mad things. And we're about to get even crazier. Even crazier, dude. So, I will finish writing the Meow, and then I will show you what we have done over the past couple of days. We had Elena Fenomena, my lovely friend, in for a music lesson, and that might give you an idea of what you're gonna see when I turn around, because I have a book that's about learning music, and it has lots of little silly games in it that I did on whiteboards. And I recently, since we last spoke, it's changing, man. My life is like changing every day at the moment. Since we last spoke, I realized that I can deliver all my silly little music games by building them in Minecraft. And we just started, because Jin Chaos just adopted 2 kittens. So in honor of that kitten adoption, did you adopt the 2? Jin, I'm saying I adopted. I mean, you just said you came home with them. Did you adopt? You didn't steal them. You know what? Don't even answer that question. Let's rewind. Jin Chaos adopted 2 kittens, or at least returned home with 2 kittens from somewhere. So we are doing a Meow-Coaster. and I was explaining, Jin's going to put photos of them in the Discord for us once they're not super afraid. You have an old man yourself. For a second, I just imagined you just like with an old man sitting in your living room, just stroking him. An old man sitting on your lap. That would be slightly worrying. An old man in a GIMP outfit, right? Not the kind of content for the stream that we're looking for. Yes, the meow. The meow. The meow. The Meow-Coaster. So I was explaining what the Meow-Coaster is. Oh, dude. Well, the last old man who was in the apartment was your dad. Okay, yeah, fair. Not sitting in your lap with a GIMP suit. Then no. That is a page of Pornhub we're not gonna go to today. I think, guys. I'm sorry. You guys are having a lovely, wholesome conversation about kittens, and here I am talking about old men in GIMP suits. Ed, this is what happens when I get placed in front of a microphone and I get left to talk to myself for an hour and a half. The quality of the banter just spirals out of control. So we've almost got the meow. There we go. The meow. The Meow-Coaster will go there. Because, you see, this is the latest installment in the Music is Easy classroom. Recreational cephalopod. I've been building my music methods in the game. We have the book. Yay! Music is easy. Yay! We have game number 1. C is to the left of the 2 black keys. Yes, it is. Then we have game number 3. The word game. Oh, please do. They're very easy to play, and I would be delighted to show you guys how any of them work. I've been basically just building my infrastructure while I wait for people to make specific lesson requests, because I could teach anything on any instrument, and when there's infinity, you just get paralyzed. So I need someone to be like, hey Ed, I want to play modes on my ukulele to jam with Bob Marley in 7/8 time. And I was like, whoa, okay, that's a very specific request, man. Let's do 3 hours of content on it. My old man Kitty passed away a few years ago. I had to get new kittens. Was like a void I needed to fill. Oh yeah. My house isn't big enough for pets, unfortunately, but more and more I'm missing a little fuzzy creature that was nice. I don't know if it's going to be a cat or a dog, though. I think it might even be a cat. I've always thought that I would get dogs, but I've had some really, really nice encounters with cats recently, and I think if I find a nice cat that I can chill with, and who isn't mean, who isn't a dick, that's the problem. Many of the cats I've lived with have just been dickheads, dude. And to me, because I've got 4 younger sisters, and it's my mum and them, you know, a house full of women and all female cats as well. And I come in, there's like 1 male cat in a house full of women, and I come in and I'm another male. It's like but it learned. No, it managed to respect me in the end. We had an understanding. He didn't fuck with me anymore. He clawed me once. I didn't do anything. I wasn't mean to him. I was just forceful. I explained very clearly that I was not going to be alpha mailed by a cat. Damn you. Glad to hear you've had some good encounters lately. Absolutely. Some lovely encounters. You tend to see more dogs around London because people just take their dogs places, and dogs are always very happy to see you. But yeah, I had a good chill with some cats, man. Where was I? Yeah, again, since the Taoist thing that happened last summer, it's a lot easier for me to interact with cats because you just be super chill around them and they're just chill. And actually, working with cats is very like working with people with autism. And some of the best successes I've had with quite challengingly autistic young people is by just kind of treating them like cats. You just kind of go and sit in the same room. You don't say anything. You're just there. And then they look at you, and you maybe look back at them. And you just chill. And you just do something fun. You just, like, do some music. Or you just, like, stretch. So you're saying I'm a pro at handling people with autism. Well, the thing is, people with autism, you just got to be chill, you know? This is chill, man. It's not a thing. You don't have to worry about stuff. It's the same with cats. If you try too much, then it's not going to work. But you just got to chill. And because the big thing, and I think it's the same with cats, is that respecting their space. I mean, we talked about karma, right? It's the same as karma. You show respect to another person, be it in terms of space or proximity or sound, and they will show respect back. That's how it works. Unless their brains are broken, you know, or they're like a coyote or something. I don't know. But anyway, the Meow-Coaster. We're getting distracted. We've got jobs to do, guys. You're distracting me. I'm distracting myself. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna make the C bigger. Make the C bigger. Pretty sure my old cat thought it was a dog. Yeah. No, that's not gonna be. It's too big. Is that 1, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. So we're gonna make it 5. We're gonna put it up here and we'll make it 5. So we'll take 2 off the bottom. There we go, and that will be fine. Personal space didn't exist to him. Yeah, right. That's what I love about dogs. They're just so floppy. You gotta make they gotta know who's boss, because I'm not gonna be having none of this pulling against the lead shit. You know. No, dude. If we gotta go, we gotta go. Like if I say we gotta go, dog, you gotta listen. Because we might get stabbed. No, unlikely. London's really not like that. Oh, some parts of London can be a little bit like that, but not the places you think. Like you gotta work really hard to find yourself in danger, except from anywhere apart from like random drunk people in Central on a Friday. Or street magicians, street clowns, performance clowns. That's no. Let's not even go there. That is my lap human move. That is my lap human move. Your arms out of the way and sit down. Yeah. The Meow-Coaster. So I was talking about the Meow-Coaster. It took me 7 years to figure out how to get like generally young girls to sing without them bursting into tears every time. It's not all of them, because some of them like to sing, but particularly among young girls, generally like 12 to 15, sometimes a bit lower now as well, like 10. Depends how soon they get into the whole they can't do anything that draws any attention to them, otherwise they'll be instantly uncool. Singing is just like the most terrifying thing in the world. And I lost clients for years and years and years because some of the young people just couldn't get over being petrified of singing. And they wanted to learn music on their instrument, and they would just try and play it again and again and again on their instrument and not be able to, because they actually didn't know how it sounded like. And all you got to do is sing. And if you sing, it's easy. But if you can't sing, it's impossible. And that's the thing. Music is either easy or impossible. And learning things on an instrument without singing them is impossible, man. It just doesn't work. It's like learning poetry without speaking it. You can't learn poetry just by reading it in your head again and again and again. Your body has to feel what it's like to make the sounds. I quite like the STE being bigger. I think it's cool. I like it. And music, singing is the first and most powerful instrument. It's our most powerful tool, and everyone can. Just some people aren't able to use their air properly. And if you don't use enough air, your vocal cords don't react the way they're supposed to, the way they're made to. So a lot of people shoot themselves in the foot. Are we supposed to see the game? Oh, did you not? Were you not able to see the game? I'm sorry, it's an otter. Yes, you are supposed to see the game. No. That's what I keep telling my kids too. I'm not going to make you sing, but you have to able to hear it and replicate it without an instrument. It's just a tool, right? We have to use, and this is, I'll be able to read, I'll read the specific quote. And this is the end of the Meow-Coaster. This is just before we start actually meowing. When learning music, it is important that we are able to confidently use our voice to make a range of pitches. I'm sorry, no, I have a hotkey set up on my keyboard, but I have my preview taken away because it's super distracting to see another thingy. So yeah, okay, my bad. Did I not show you? Did I not show you my classroom? What? What? This is my... This is my classroom. You saw this, right? I showed you Music is Easy. Is it you who said... yeah, absolutely. It's in my book. It's here. It's written down there. That's sure. This is my book. Music is Easy. It's not gonna focus though, damn you! And the PDF, at the moment, now you can, yeah, I'll say it again for you if you like. When learning music, it is important that we are able to confidently use our voice to make a range of pitches. It's meowing time. So you have now guessed how I got around people feeling silly or scared of singing. Because you see, people might be feeling silly or scared of singing, but meowing is innately silly. And they're not scared of meowing, especially not when a fully grown man is standing in front of them, jumping up and down, meowing at them. I don't often jump up and down meowing anymore, except when I just really, really need to make them feel not silly. If I have students paralyzed by feeling silly, all I do is I just make myself totally absurd in front of large groups of people, and then no one's looking at them. Everyone's looking at me, and they don't feel silly anymore. And as mentioned, I am immune to it. I've been doing this for long enough now. I just don't ever feel silly. I am untrollable. Because you see, and this is the thing, when last time I came on Twitch, do you remember when I last came on Twitch and I was like doing the sax, the music stuff, and I still haven't quite figured stuff out, but people came along trying to troll me. It's like, guys, I teach music. I teach young people. I go busking on the river. Like, there is nothing you could possibly say to me on my stream that would be anywhere near as the shit I put up with on a daily basis and have for 12 years. Nah, yeah, mate. You go to a difficult academy in East London, try and deliver a day of creative music workshops. If you're scared of Twitch, like after that, nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as you'd like just have an idea. The problem I had before is that I just didn't, like, it never flowed. I could never just do the content I want. It never quite worked. Love it, clipped it, going on the walls. Oh, very good, very good. Hey, we're getting quoted, guys. So you're about to see how we put that into practice. And I have to try and make... Hello, Ed Plays Jazz and Chaz. Oh dear, your voice sounds rough. Get well soon. Indeed, Mr. X. I don't think I'm necessarily sick because I don't feel particularly unwell. I just think I did a bit too much over the past week. And Wednesday, it all kind of happened Wednesday because Wednesday was a long day with a lot of lifting in a lot of variable weather with like a 2.5 hour singing gig at the end of it. So just did a bit too much. Oh, Mr. X, yo, it's Mr. X, guys, if you don't know Mr. X, you do now. Mr. X plays all kinds of synths, and we're going to be teaching Mr. X how to program sequences in Minecraft soon enough. Anything you want to see, Mr. X? A representative of the Golden Shrimp Guild, and a man with many cables. Many cables, many modules, not enough room? Is that what basically the idea? Mr. X, I don't know if you've seen any of my VODs, but we're making the book. No worries. Boom. I'm almost at the point where I can deliver my entire first music method book in Minecraft. Fair enough. And those are very, very long videos, So we're going to make more videos that get to the point a lot faster. Mr. X, we've done a bunch of stuff since I last spoke to you. Yeah, since we last did anything, we're building Music is Easy. in a Minecraft world. We did a music lesson. This is voice leading. So any of these topics are up for grabs. If anyone wants a tutorial, a request lesson, if there's anything you're trying to do in music and you're not quite sure how, or you feel a bit lost, or you just like to share something cool, we now have the whiteboards to do stuff about it. We can talk about voice leading. We can talk about arrangement. We can talk about songwriting. We can talk about melodies. We can talk about rhythm. We can talk about singing. We can talk about ukulele and guitar and saxophone and flute and trombone and violin and cello and upright bass and all. You get the picture. We can talk about all of them. We can probably build most of them. Here, we built a chord on the guitar and we played a What's That Chord game. Let's do arrangement. Fantastic. So I'll hold off on the Meow-Coaster. We'll just do a little Meow-Coaster first. You ready? The Meow-Coaster goes... It goes like this. Oh dear. I'm lost. What? Oh, it's not on the thingy. Go on the thingy. Go on the thingy. Yeah. Oh, aren't you lovely? Thank you. Let's go. Here we go. Meow. Oh, it's very loud. It's very loud. It's very loud. So the point of the Meow-Coaster is that singing is hard, but meowing is easy. So we haven't done the... Oi, come back. Oi! How do I make it stop? I don't want it to... I don't want it to go... It keeps going off the end. Do I have to put like a barrier? A minecart barrier? Mine rail barrier? Detector rail? Activator rail? I don't know. No, wait, no, we're not done yet. We're not done yet because it was too loud. Just use a block. Okay. Ah, no, come back. Ah, and that end as well. Oh, not wool then. Go back on. Okay, no. Okay. Not wool. Go. Mia. Oh, is this block not powered? Ah, there's so many things that could go wrong. No, it wasn't powered. Why wasn't it powered? Because it just wasn't powered. It was too far away from the redstone. Okay. I don't have too many things. Come back. Meow. Okay. Meow. 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 You got it. That's how the Meow-Coaster works. It was very loud. We'll do it more. But basically, when it goes up, your voice goes up. Meow. When it goes down, your voice goes down. Meow. And this is moving very fast. Meow. Normally, I would do it slow. I would have control. Stop. Stop moving. Stop. I don't. That didn't work. It's just bouncing back and forward. There we go. There we go. There we go. So that was a Meow-Coaster. If you put a powered rail on the hill that has no power, but a button on the coaster rider can push. If you put a powered rail on a hill that has no power, but a button. If you put a powered rail on a hill, but a button the coaster rider can push the cart to stop on the rail, get ready for the next one. I see. I see. I see. I see. Oh, you chicken! It's a cluck coaster. It goes cluck, but clucks don't really work like that. It's unexpected. A cluck coaster. I haven't done one of these before. I have done a move. Very nice. I don't. How does it start a bit? Stop. Stop. No, Otter, it is confusing, but that's just because Minecraft is confusing. I don't think you could have said it. So, because a powered rail gives movement to the cart, and I put it on a hill but has no power, so the rail goes up a hill with no power. So, what you mean is, how far does it need to have no power up the hill? That has no power, right? That has no power. Oh, I don't want... That was good. Yeah. Oh, please, absolutely. Yeah, go for it. That would be helpful. I would appreciate that. And a button. But a button the coaster rider can push. A button. So I see. So what you're saying is that the button powers it. So I want to power it up to there. Chicken, get off my coat. Get out of the coaster. Your sound is not appropriate to my game. Go. So we need to make it higher because I need more time. Can I make it go slower? Is it one speed or is it just always... I can actually do all the things as well. Is it just one speed? Is the coaster just one speed? I'm going to make it bigger. I love how it slows down over the patch of grass but has enough momentum to catch the rail on the side to continue. Well, it did it when the chicken was in it, but it didn't do it when I did it. So maybe it's weight dependent, you know? I don't know. But we're gonna, because the point of the game is not just to go meow, it's to make it, turn it into singing. So what we need is we need a couple more refinements. But there are a lot of refinements to this game because I've been using this game for a good long time. So we'll see what we can do. And it should stop at the top, right? You don't need it all be power rails. Okay. Just a rail. How many power rails does it need to be? Oh. I'll make that power rail. Up, up, up. Excuse me. Yeah, not feeling too well. But I mean, it's just a cough. Ultimately, it's not COVID or anything. I haven't felt like totally rough. So that means if I put that there, test different numbers to see. Oh, I see. So as in like how many out of them are powered will affect its speed, because a powered rail increases its speed, but a non-powered rail decreases its speed, because that must be how it works. Of course. Of course. And I need to power that with redstone. So I can put that there. Put the powered rail. Is that correct, guys? So I can hit the button. And I go. Meow. Yay. Meow. Yay. Oh, we go back here. So I want to put the... Huh? It's not, I can't see it very well there, so I'm going to make it up on there. Yes. Here we go. It's powered. Let's go. Meow. Meow. Yay! And you know what's going to happen this time? Our Meow-Coaster is going to develop a fault. It's going to go meow, meow. Oh, that didn't work. It's going meow. Oh, why didn't it stop? Meow. And we are, oh, it's okay. Meow. There we go. Yay. It's the Meow-Coaster. And the point is, you get them to meow. And then they can not be scared about singing. And then at a certain point, the coaster develops a fault halfway. So this is all, obviously you get them to draw it on a thingy, as you see in my book. And the coaster develops a fault halfway up. There's a picture of what I mean on the Discord. Oh, very good, Otter Otter. I think I'm probably going to stop fiddling this with now, because we actually had a request from Recreational Cephalopod to do some arrangement. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. And that means I get to talk about voice leading. Yay! A voice leading time it is. Am I gonna have to? And I guess we will see. I'm happy doing all of this. I am delighted doing music stuff that helps people. So let's take off our lo-fi Japanese hip hop and let's talk a bit about arrangement. So there is obviously arrangement involves a lot of different things. And I'm very happy with that. I'm a little bit bored of it now. There's more tech than because I'm several hours, I'm like 5 hours into streaming today. Faffing with an entirely new tech system and trying to build various types of roller coasters doesn't really appeal. I want to do something with something I've already done, and I'm going to do one of my absolute favorite. Saxion with the Meow-Coaster. Oh, he did try very hard. So, there are lots of things that arrangement could mean. But I just want to show you the way we get into this. And recreational cephalopod, I'm going to present this as teaching anyone, and you're more than welcome to use these principles in your own teaching or whoever. So if anyone is interested about feel free to use it in any way you want. The basic idea is we're going to be looking at how chords interact with each other and how that can be used in lots and lots of different ways. It can be used as a tool of analysis. It can be used as a tool of composition. It can be used to do like comparative composition, where you take an idea and you replicate it in a couple of different ways. But it is also how you would analyze Bach at GCSE or A-level. Generally not GCSE or A-level. They actually don't teach you the cool shit until you get to uni, really. But this is basically how music works. And I'm gonna test out my whiteboard here. To do the full lesson plan, I'd have to build another whiteboard entirely. But this is how I teach voice leading, and this is voice leading from first principles. For today's voice leading lesson, we are going to be using the 4 chords. Now, if you are familiar with music and pop culture and meme, you may know what those 4 chords are. They were made very famous in a tune called The 4-Chord Song by the Axis of Awesome. And they are these following chords. Now, at this point on the screen, I'm actually going to get rid of myself so we... Nope, so we get the full screen. These are, quote-unquote, the 4 chords. I'm just going to let you guys look at them for a bit. There's quite a lot of elements to the diagram. And always, ask me anything. If there's any part of it you don't understand and you want to understand, and you should... Because this shit is the tits. This is the bee's knees. It is the cat's pajamas and the dog's bollocks. It is parts of animals you've never even thought of before. It's the elephant's oesophagus. It's the rhino's appendix. It's the giraffe's Adam's apple. Would it be an Adam's apple if it was a giraffe? I don't know. But what I'm about to show you guys is, in my opinion, and this has been validated by people I trust, the single most important and powerful concept in Western music. It's what turns music from just block ideas into color palettes. It is why the guitar is such a popular instrument, because the guitar just does this. You don't have to know how to do it. It just does it because of the way it's built, because of the way it uses strings instead of a piano. So, as soon as I play these chords, you will know what they are. And you know the songs. I'm not going to sing all the songs for you. That's not what this channel is about. If you want the songs, go check them out on Axis of Awesome. Can you feel the love tonight? Oh, what are the other ones? Nothing's right, I'm torn, I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying broken on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. No woman no cry. No woman no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. It's slightly different. That's actually kind of more interesting because it goes C over B, which is a G, A, F, C, G, C. Oh, Rex, cephalopod. I'm working on getting my range going. I'm working on a tune that I've never had the high. I was gonna say the balls, but I've never had the confidence in my high range to try and learn before. It goes like this. Do 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 ba da da ba ya ba do do. There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. And love remains the drug that's the high, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become wider? The light that you shine can be seen. But that's not for today because I need to spend a good amount of time warming up before I go, baby, I compare you to that kind of shit. So I'm probably gonna save that for a gig. You guys are gonna get it when I'm not ill. But yeah, I've been having lots of fun. And the thing is, guys, like, I know, because I'm a saxophone player, yeah. So whenever I used to do some singing at, like, uni and studying, it's like, oh, it's just cute sax players doing some singing. Because I had some serious singers, you know. And I know some serious singers. But the thing is, the most serious singers aren't much serious because you can't be a super serious singer and still sing well. That was a really unexpectedly long thought. Anyway, I know some people who are like we're talking winning national competitions, gone international touring, absolutely lovely people, phenomenal singers. And I don't feel so out of place singing with them now. And I, in fact, sang with one of them on Wednesday, and it was just really, really, really fun. We did a 2-hour duo gig that was totally unexpected, and we were singing together, and he was one of the most amazing singers I know. And I was singing with him, and I didn't feel like a complete tool, man. And you know why? You know why apparently now? Ooh, apparently I have a high range. You know why? That's why. Meow. Meow. Because flipping meow, motherfucker. Yeah. That was a meow. That's my whole range, I think. So I'm getting to the point where I've got a good like 3.5 octaves. I'm trying some advanced high range vocal techniques, which I picked up off a guy called Dafa Youssef, who's sick. But we're not gonna do that today because we are gonna talk about voice leading. Voice leading is the absolute tits. And what you guys are gonna do, any of you at this point, you're going to be able to write a melody. It's not going to be too much of a melody at the moment, but you're going to understand the principle. So, these are the 4 chords. They are C major. And again, exclamation mark, AMA, guys. This is interactive music education. It's intended to be good for everyone. So if there's anything you don't understand, Ed, what's a triad? I will stop and I will try and explain in a way that doesn't interfere with the cohesiveness of the lesson, the integrity. C, E, G, C major triad, happy. G, B, D, G major triad, happy. A, C, E, A minor triad, happy. F, A, C, F major triad, happy. Yes, yes. Now, the people who would know this kind of stuff are people who have learned the letters. The people who might not because of any gap in their knowledge. No, it's okay, Cephalopod, because there could be so many potential questions. No, at some point we're gonna have it. If people want to learn music, the first step is admitting that there's something you don't know. That's the first step in all of learning. So if people are shy, they'll keep lurking, and then in a couple of weeks' time, maybe they'll pluck up the courage to have an entire segment done specifically to their educational request for no charge from a professional music educator. I think that's pretty cool. I am shy. Ask all my questions, Cephalopod. Yeah, we'll designate a question asker, and they can just message you and be like, hey, I want to ask Ed a question, but I'm shy. Can you ask him? Cough is actually feeling much better than earlier today. It feels like it's on the way out. We're gonna do things where people can post request tutorials on the Discord, or they can just ask in stream or whatever. Because I'm now not worried about like, because before when Twitch was the only source of trying to build momentum and get income to support the projects. Yeah, it'd be like, oh, I look at my stats and my viewership, and oh, everyone left when I was doing the Starman request modal saxophone lesson. So no, I can't do individual lesson requests because then I can't get the viewership, and then we can't get them. But that's not the case now, because we're going to be putting this stuff on YouTube, and I'm going to be doing custom content. So I just have loads of fun hanging out with y'all. I love... What is a triad? Asked Jin Chaos. Thank you for asking. That is one of the best questions you could possibly ask in music. A note is a note. Yay. C is a note. I was in the middle of a sentence. So triads are a concept that if you have learned guitar in the tab route, you just won't really have encountered them before, because they're on piano, they're a very easy to see pattern. And I'm going to now use my pre-prepared whiteboard in game and do some modifications. So all I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to take off D. I'm going to take off F. I'm going to take off A. Yay, someone asked the question. Very good, very good, very good. So, you play triads all the time, Jin, because the guitar, one of the reasons the guitar is such an incredible instrument, and I'd say the guitar is probably the most amazing instrument in the world, because of how many different ways it can be used and played and how central it is to so many types of music. Violin is incredible. I love violin. But guitar is an entire world. More than any other instrument, guitar has the complexity to be an entire world. And, you know, there are different notation systems within tablature. Like, no other instrument has, like, multiple different notation systems within an already different notation system. It's bonkers. So this, Jin, is a triad. Here we have one cycle of a piano, and if you were with us on our lesson on Wednesday, you were around when we did C is to the left. So we can always know where the notes are on a piano, because anytime you see two black keys, C is to the left of them. C is to the left of the two black keys, right? Now, as you can see, there are some white keys that have a black key in between them. There are some white keys that don't have a black key in between them. And that's it. Two white keys can either have a black key in between them or not have a black key in between them. Right? Yes? So here we have already a pattern. We have from this white key to that white key is 2 jumps, right? Because there's a key in between them. From this white key to that white key is 2 jumps. From this white key to that white key is 1 jump. We call a semitone or a half step if you're in the US. This is a tone from a white key. 1, 2 jumps is a tone, but a black key 1, 2 jumps is a tone. A tone is a unit of distance. One movement is a semitone or a half step. 2 semitones make a tone or a whole step, right? And this is the pattern that you can just see on the piano. you can't see this pattern on the guitar. The guitar doesn't have white and black keys, right? It doesn't have them. It doesn't have them. This is a great chord, by the way. You can't just tell where the white keys are and where the black keys are on a guitar, right? It doesn't have them. So that means to be able to find the keys on the guitar, you need to know which ones are next to each other. And just to skip over this, because this is an entire lesson in itself, all you have to remember is that on your top two strings, E and B, the notes are F and C. E goes to F, B goes to C. And E and F and B and C are the only white keys that don't have a black key in between them, right? So after B is C. After C is not D, because C and D have a black key in between them. After C is C sharp or D flat, because sharp means the one above C, and flat means the one below D, for example. So B, C, C sharp, D, D and E. Do D and E have a black key in between them? Yes, they do. Look, D and E have a black key in between them. So we know that it doesn't go B, C, C sharp, D, E. It goes D, D sharp, E. Now we have E, which is where our next string is. Because you see, if you can see this pattern, you know that it goes E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, right? What about on your A string, Jin? So we're getting there, Cephalopod. We got a little bit of prep to do. Jin, do you think you'd be able to tell me what the notes are on your A string on your guitar? Open string is A. Now for this, you need to have a picture of a piano in your head. Because if you do, it's dead easy, right? Because we just look, we see, oh, okay, it goes A sharp, B, and then B is right next to C, and C sharp, D. So we can see on this string, we get A is here, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D. And that's fret 5, right? Which is where our next string is. 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So that's just a very brief. Now we did this yesterday on Wednesday on the ukulele, so I'm not gonna go into a lot of that. But being able to plot, if you want to work with music theory, if you want to work with voice leading and stuff, you just have to be able to find the letters, because that's the system that this uses. And you just can't. You can't see it as well on tabs. It doesn't work quite as well. Tabs has many very strong benefits. So let's put this into practice. If we wanted to play A, C, and E on our guitar. Now, if you know enough to know that's an A minor chord, then you just know it. But you might just know it as A minor, and someone might say, oh, can you change the C to a C sharp? And you're like, I'm C sharp. And they'll like play a C sharp minor. But yeah, no, just the C in the triad. Just change the C to a C sharp, make it A major. But this is a very common thing I have with guitarists. When you say C sharp, they might be able to play a C sharp chord, but they won't understand the concept of the note C sharp by itself. Not always, but you know. So how do we put this into practice? Well, we know on our guitar we need A and C and E. Well, we've got high E string. Works, great. What about C? Well, we go fret 1 on the B string. What about A? Well, we've got a G string, and it goes G, G sharp, A. And this is on the high strings. We get from the high E string, fret 0 on the high E string, fret 1 on the B string, fret 2 on the G string, right? Gives us an A minor triad. I didn't talk about what triads were. I'm almost there. So I wanted to show you briefly just about identification of notes on a guitar, because it's really simple. You just have... If you don't have the shape, the pattern of a piano in your head, it's impossible. It's just simple. And this is why my core book 1 starts with a piano, but is actually a guitar book. I am guilty of learning songs purely with muscle memory. So, Jin, that's fine, because that's really powerful, and that's a way that music has been learned always. The problem is that then you rely on having to have the muscle memory. And once you have the conceptual understanding, the muscle memory kind of changes. And it's like you don't have to learn songs. You can just play them with people because you just know how it fits. You just know what to do. And there are some, for example, there are some idioms of music that once you have what I actually refer to as conceptual muscle memory, because muscle memory can exist in your brain as well. You can know things. You can just know things like that. Like, what's 2 + 2? 2 + 2 is 4. I just know. What's a G major chord? What's an E flat major blues? And that's just that. Then that just exists within you. So that is muscle memory is absolutely essential to mastery. The question is, how much sophistication can you develop intuitive mastery of? So, for example, did you know that Bach was an incredible improviser? And in fact wrote most of his music having improvised it around it. Like, this idea we have that music was just created and put on a thingy. Like, how can you improvise like Bach with all his rules? Like, how's that even possible? Well, it's because your brain creates an entire universe of muscle memories, of conceptual muscle memory. Anyway, I'm digressing into the realms of pure thought. A note is a note. Listening to his chorales. Well, it's truth, and that's the thing about music, and this is where it gets kind of crazy, because resonance just exists. Resonance is physical. The sounds he was finding just exist in physics, in the universe. Then you have a good starting point. Now you just need to split the songs you're already playing to parts. Absolutely, absolutely. And this is the thing, that any theory you learn exponentially increases the value of everything you've already learned, because you're able to change it and manipulate it and apply it to different things. And that's exactly what we're going to be looking at in today's lesson. But first, we're talking about triads. A note is a note. Okay. It's a note. It's a note. A note. A note. A note is a note. Yes? A note. We agree? Yes. Yes, Ed? A note is a note. Why would we say that? Because what is a note not? A note is not two notes. Seems stupid. Yeah, right? But a note is frequency. And frequency and sound travel in waves, and waves interact with each other, right? So a note is a note. A note is not two notes at the same time. A note is just a note. As soon as we have more than one note, they start interacting and we get harmony. And this it seems stupid. Anytime sounds interact, you get harmony, because harmony is a word for sounds interacting. We can get nice interactions. We can have some slightly tricky interactions. We can have some even more. Minor 9, baby. Dig the dissonance. And I can't do this too much because everyone will leave the stream. That's still harmony. It's still the sound of notes interacting. A note is a note. 2 notes makes harmony. 3 or more notes make a chord. Because a chord is not just these notes interacting. It's not just these notes interacting. It's these notes interacting, and it's these 2 notes and their harmonics interacting with this one, and it's the harmonics of these 2 notes interacting, and it just gets exponential immediately, basically. A note is a note. 2 notes is harmony. 3 notes or more is a chord. Now, small caveat, you can, like an A5, G5, some people call that chord, and in classical music there is a term, it is called a dyad, which is a 2-note chord, but I don't agree. I don't agree that that's a chord. I believe that the first type of chord is a triad, and a triad, like a tricycle or a tripod or a triangle, is to do with 3 things. 3 notes, but not just 3 notes, 3 notes in a specific formula. At least for the first type of triad we're going to look at. what you do is you get a scale of letters. You get C, D, E, F, G, A, B, or you get D, E, F, G, A, B, C, or you get any of them. You get any major scale. A major scale always has one of each letter, and you play a letter, skip a letter, skip a letter, play a letter, skip a letter, play a letter, and you get what is called a root position triad. And this is a root position C major triad, open C shape on guitar, C, E, G, and then it goes C, E again, so it plays 1, 3, 5, 1, 3. So a triad is the first type of chord that we look at. It's made of 3 notes, and the way they work is you play a note of a major scale. Not necessarily, because minor scales have triads in them as well, because all major scales are also minor scales. You play a note, you skip a note. You play a note, you skip a note, you play a note. Now on a piano, that's dead easy to see, because you can just see where they are. You just see them. It's like, oh, how do you know you skipped a note? Is that big? Well, because we skipped a note. So how would we try and find this on the guitar? Well, it's a little bit more complicated. First of all, we have to decide where we're going to play it. So we want to start with a root position C. Can we go on the E string? We'd have to go a long way, right? We'd have to go E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, and we can't. What about on the A string, Jin? Do you remember? Do you remember how to find C on the A string? We first of all look at our piano pattern. We see it goes, okay, it goes A sharp, B, C. So it goes A sharp, B, C. And we're going to put a yellow wool block, because C is yellow, in my opinion. And C is there. Now, our next note of our triad, right? We have C, we skip D, we play E. Well, we need E. Well, we can't do it there because we need to go up on our triad. We have to go up. We can't go all the way down. D, D sharp, E. Oop. So we've got our C, we've got our E, and now play a note, skip a note, play a note, skip a note, play a note. So it's G at the top. And fortunately, we have a G string. So we have X320, which, as you will know, if you're a guitarist, is how you play your first C major chord, at least on the A, D, and G strings. And it just takes a little bit longer because you have to, as I say, know the pattern. So here we go. When we play music, when we go from chord to chord, I don't have a piano to demonstrate. So what we could do, I'll show you on the guitar. So what we could do is we take our, and this is like the equivalent of taking the shape on the piano. We take our triad, then we move it all the way up, and then we play it. Oh, that A minor is hard there. And that's like playing root positions on triads on a piano. And that's all very well. And that's like with a piano where you take your hand and you play it here and then you move it all the way up and then you move it up 1 and then you move it down 2. And it's always the same shape. We're always playing our triads, our C triad from root position with C, C, E, G, C, E, G. Then we go to the G, we go G, B, D, and then we go up to the A and it goes A, C, E, and then we go down to the F, F, A, C. And this is not something you'd ever really do on guitar. It's hard to do on guitar. You have to move these shapes and you have to, it's not really designed. Guitar doesn't really like triads that well because the guitar is designed for voice leading. And voice leading is amazing. Voice leading is amazing, amazing. The premise of voice leading is that if we have a line we're going to sing, each chord is made of 3 notes, right? So we would have 3 different voices. Say we were singing this. We were going la, la. Say we were singing the bottom line. We were going C, G, A, F, la, 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 la. The second line, la, 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 La 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 la. It's okay. La 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 la. But our voices don't really like doing jumps. They like going very smoothly. They especially like it if they don't have to change while the chord changes. Because if your voice can hit the same note between two different chords, then it sounds really nice. Check it out. La, dum, 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 la, dum. That's changing every chord. Check this out. La da 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 dee, da da dee, dee da da dee, da da dee, dum dum, dum 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 dum. So what I was doing there is instead of singing C, G, A, F, I was trying my best to, if I was singing a note and the same note was in the next chord, I didn't change the note. So here is our first job of voice leading. Here are our chords. We have chord 1, chord 5, chord 6, chord 4 in the key of C major. They're all triads. And the first thing we need to know is which notes are shared by two chords next to each other. What notes can we sing over two chords next to each other? Can anyone spot them? Can anyone spot them? Anybody? Anybody do? Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. There is a G, definitely. Our first two chords, C major has a G. Whoa, what happened there? Is it my cinematic camera? Whoop. Up, up, what happened? Oh dear. Oh dear. Cinematic camera. What happened to there? That didn't work. That was very disconcerting. What's the button? Toggle full screen. Tilt. Whoa. 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 Okay, that's for smooth movement. I changed it to tilt. Thank you, though. You're right. Cephalopod, we got G in the C major chord. It is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th. And it also happens to be the root of the 5 chord. Ba da 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 da. And we know that G is in this chord. Where is G? I've got to go to G. So we found our first note that is shared by two chords. And this is called a voice lead. So what we might say is I want my top voice to lead this. And now, guys, you're going to get the chance to do a bit of arrangement because you can choose what instrument you want which voice on. We're going to try and do a little voice lead line. I've got my looper. And you can choose trombone, you can choose flute, you can choose... I think I'm not going to play any saxophone tonight because I'd have to then clean it all up. But I want to show you how this sounds. We've got our first little line. G goes to G. Very good. Now, recreational cephalopod also said C. Absolutely. C in the A chord. There's a C in the F chord. But are there any more? Can you see if there are any more? Are there any more? Odd otter. Can you see? Are there any more? Can you see? Are there any notes that are in both chord 6 and chord 4? Can you see? Recreational cephalopod said C. Is there another one? Is there another one? Oh, look, it's A. If you said A, you were right. And this is why this chord often sounds so good, because you see F major and A minor actually share two notes. They share two notes. You only need to change one note. And this is why they are both called mediants. Oh no, subdominant, postmedian. I don't know. Classical musicians correct me. Tell me what they're called. But they are very, very closely related because of this. Because an F major chord has the bottom half of an A minor chord in it. It's a nice close movement. And look at the E. And well, we're almost there. So we've got G to G. First of all, we're doing the ones that don't change, right? G goes to G. C goes to C. A goes to A. And remember, because we have to get from the beginning to the end to the beginning, we're going to start again. The C subdominant. There we are. The C, I knew F was called the subdominant, but is A also a subdominant? Mediant. We got C that also goes to another C. So going from all of these chords, let's do 2. There's mediants and dominants and subdominants and submediants, and I just like calling them the 6 and the 4. You know, I can't be bothered. It's just I just find it too confusing. It doesn't really help me categorize things, and that's I think when things aren't helpful, like just don't use them. Really, that's why I reckon. Because they both lead to the 5. Absolutely, absolutely. So we have C at the beginning and the end. C. We have C to C, A to A. Now, these are our first lines. So our next ones are notes that are only a semitone apart from each other. Shall I put that? Shall I take it away? Yeah, I'll take them away so they don't mess up the letters. Hey? Or a false cadence with the 9. Do you mean 6? An interrupted cadence is what I call them, I think. Yes. So I have many friends who studied classical music, and there's a lot of depth to classical music and its definitional terms and stuff like that. And in my career, I haven't really focused on that so much. So there's definitely gaps, and I sometimes have not blazing arguments with people, but I sometimes get corrected. Like Mark will be like, I'll be like, 2 notes is harmony, 3 notes is chord. He's like, but what about dyads? I'm like, that's not a real chord. But you know, it's tongue in cheek. It's when we're hanging out with groups of kids. I mean, if I wasn't like a music teacher who runs community workshops, that would probably be like a dodgy statement, hey. But I am in fact a music teacher who runs community workshops. So I regularly hang out with groups of kids in my orchestra, for example. Weird. I always think in classical and jazz, the dominance and subdominance was the same, but looks not. I mean, and then I also have a huge gap in my jazz learning. So it bounces perfect. We can help each other. Isn't that amazing? Yay. So we're almost there. We've got our, and I'm going to get one with that. I'm going to do that. Yeah. Try and make it a little bit less busy. So we get C goes to C, C goes to C, A goes to A, G goes to G. Now we have the ones that are only a semitone apart from each other. So we did all the notes that are directly linked. Now semitones. So what do we have? What do we have? Well, we have C goes to B, right? From chord 1, our C can go down. Should I do it in the same color or a different color? I think that's obvious where it's going. I think that's fine. I haven't quite figured out how. I think we'll do that. Yeah? We'll do that. Yeah, something like that. I think that looks good. I'm not sure. So C goes to B. And B goes back to C, right? It's a semitone. Boom, 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 boom. C goes to B. B goes to C. And at this point, you might start thinking, this is quite complicated. And we'd say, yes, it does look quite complicated so far. We have C goes to B, goes to C, goes to C, stays on C. Now our other semitones. Well, E, no semitone. No semitone. But E to F now that's a semitone. E to F. Can I go? Is it going to make it sense or is it not going to work? I'm not sure this is going to be obvious. E goes to F. Oh dear. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. C goes to C, A goes to A, E goes to F. I guess it will just do. And then F goes back to E. And now we start to get an idea of what the different lines are going to sound like. So we've now done all the notes that are the same and all the notes that are done for semitones. So perhaps, but you see the point of this is it should get confusing. Because this is what it's like before we use music theory convention to make it easier. And it's actually deliberate. I want it to be confusing. I want it to be confusing. Because it is confusing. It's just a web. It's a web. Now, E to D is a tone, but we have no other letters. B's taken, G's taken. So E's going to go to D. E goes to D. D goes back to E. But you're absolutely right. The principle of using color coding to make things simpler is absolutely what we do. E goes to F. F goes back to E. Right. We've now got our lines. And guys, it's a mess, isn't it? It's a mess. C is in the middle there, but it's at the bottom there. Which one's higher? We don't know. B is below C, but C's going up to it. Ah! 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 So here are some of our lines. We get B, C, B, C, 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 B, C, C. So all I'm doing now, depending on which note we start through, there are no more decisions. We didn't make any decisions, right? At every point, we just went with the only possible answer. We went the notes that were the same, then the ones that were a semitone, then the rest. No decisions. C, B, C, C is, if we start on our C, we have to go to B, then we have to go to C, then we have to go to C. And this is one of the voice-led lines within the chord progression. The chords have created this line. I didn't write it. You didn't write it. We didn't decide to play these notes. We just looked to see what the chords told us. And it goes like this. Do, 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 do. Now, I didn't even choose to go up at the end, and my voice was, the universe just said, oh, that sounds nice, and my voice did it. Because we didn't make any choices. We haven't made any choices yet. I didn't choose to do that. It was just, the universe told me to sing those notes. The next one, our next line, E. What is it going to be? It's going to be E, D, E, F. Maybe I won't sing it that. E, D, E, F, E, F and a E, D, E, F, E, D, E, F, E, D, C, B, C, C. And I won't hesitate. E, C, G, E, D, B, G, E, C. I'm Yours is literally just the triads. E, C, G, E, D, B, G. That's I'm Yours. He just literally sang the triads. I won't hesitate no more, no more. Our time is short. I'm yours. That just exists. That melody is there. It exists in the physics of this chord progression, of the resonance, of the frequencies that the sound waves resonate together. That melody is just there. Did Jason Mraz write that? Or did he discover it? You'd have to ask him. This is how I think of music these days. We don't write it, we discover it. Because it's all there. It's all there. Somewhere. Asteroids on Saturn are vibrating with the frequencies that make a major third. And then voice lead it to there. It's happening. 100%. Universe is an infinite possibility. Maybe not on Saturn. Maybe not in our galaxy. Maybe not in our universe. Maybe not in our dimension. But it's happening somewhere because it is truth. It's truth. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if we're in the Matrix. Major thirds sound sick. And voice leading is good. Our final line, we get G. G, 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 A, G. Is it? We get G, G, A, A. G, G, A, A, because our G would be a 2, a sus2 over the F. G, G, A, A, G, G, A, A, G, G, A, A, dum, 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 And those are the 3 voice-led lines within these chords. These chords are made up of those lines. If you play them on the guitar, all of your voicings are using the same constituent parts. And the cool thing about the guitar is that this just happens by itself. You have to really work for it on piano. You have to do this stuff. You have to unfold them. You have to unfold them. So, it's actually quite late, and I'm very satisfied with my test for here. I think I've been streaming for quite a long time, and I'm starting to get a bit tired. And I've learned not to take breaks at 10 o'clock, because then the day ends. So I think we're probably going to call it there, guys. I promised you a bit of arrangement, but I think we'll do it. We'll do the arrangement in the next stream. The idea is voice leading, and what we would do, to give you an idea, Cephalopod, what we would do is we would first of all unfold these diagrams. And I'll show you very quickly what I mean with that, actually. So the idea being, and I'm going to use the right color coding, so I'm just going to do it in a very small way. I'm going to show you. Yeah. So, and I kind of made the decision when I was building this whiteboard that I was going to start it from first principles. The basic idea, and this is how I do it in my lessons on a whiteboard, it's much easier. I'm just going to use the color coding. What we do is we look at specifically how they move. Say we've got our C major triad here, C, E, and G, right? Well, this time, instead of drawing the next triad from root position, we're going to draw it embedded with the inversions. So C, E, G, top note is G, it stays. And this is where, on piano, this exercise is really, really amazing. So C, E, G, top note is G, it stays. C moves down to B, it goes down. E moves down to D, it goes down. And now we can see, and I'm going to be doing this in sequences, and we'll show you exactly how it plays. And now we can see that to get from a C major triad to a G major triad, the 2 bottom notes go down 1 each, right? G to A is red. So I'm giving you a super fast sneak preview of what this would look like when I build up the rest of the thing. G and A share no notes, so every note goes up 1. Oh, F is not green. F is dark green. C, E, G, B, D, G, C, E, A. C, F, A. And this is the basic premise, that we start by working it out on that crazy way with all the lines and all the stuff, and then we unfold it. And we just see. We flip it sideways, so it's like a piano. I can't flip sideways. I'll do it another time. We see that it goes C, E, G, and then the G stays, and the C and E go down to B and D. And from the next chord, the B and D go up to C and E again. So bottom stays, goes down, goes up, middle goes up. And this is super easy. This is how you voice lead. And this is what changes our song from... I'll try to do the triads. To... as opposed to... And that is the power of voice leading. It turns musical concepts into music using the power of physics and 1,000 suns. This makes sense for you on a piano, and now I think it's settling more for tonation too. Wonderful, wonderful. And this is the beauty of musical notation, is that you can see these patterns super, super simply once you know enough to be able to see the patterns instead of figuring out what all the little bits mean. And that, sadly, is something that a lot of people never get past because they never do enough to get the conceptual muscle memory so that they are able to see past the scribbles and the symbols and the Italian words and actually just see the beauty and the simplicity of the notation system that we have created over 400 years to try and make music reading easy and intuitive. And unfortunately, in this country, they sit you down with all the stuff right at the beginning and make you be like, you are not allowed to make any noises that you cannot read. Can you imagine how ridiculous that would be for children who are just learning to speak? You're not allowed to make any silly baby noises. You're only allowed to say things that you can read. What utter nonsense. So, we did a bunch of stuff. I'm so satisfied. I'm so happy today, guys. We did so much. We did the whole rhythm game. We built the guitar. We built an entire voice leading. Oh, that makes me so happy. Voice leading the 4 chords. We did a Meow-Coaster. We did all the things. We did all the things. I love it when my kids make mistakes and pop and squeak. Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Saxies and Saxy and squeak. We're talking about butt spot. That's inappropriate. Inappropriate butt stop. Inappropriate butt spot. So we're going to be doing lots and lots of music education. Should we have a little bit of a jam before we go? Because this is what you were seeing last time, Cephalopod. Hey, this is what we were doing before. And we've kind of gone on a bit of a tangent. Let's have a little bit of a jam. Let's go. And I can actually perform it properly for you this time. Let's go. This is in a minor key, and it's going. Ich. I am guilty, I will pay. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot no deputy. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Here we go. All around in my hometown, they're trying to track me down. They want to bring me in guilty for the killing of a deputy, for the life of a deputy. And I said no, 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 no. If I am guilty, I will pay. And we haven't set up more for this. So we'll leave you on that. A little Bob Marley jam that we did long ago. We didn't get any further than the bass line and some chords. Yeah. So let's find someone to raid. Who we gonna raid? Who we gonna raid? Who we gonna raid? Let's see who we gonna raid. Who we gonna raid? Who we gonna raid? How we gonna raid? Oh, I'm making that smaller as well. Mr. Greggles is streaming. Aubryn! We're clearly raiding Aubryn because I jammed with Aubryn. Last Wednesday. I jammed with Aubryn. Here's where I raid wings. Raid non-sub. That's alright. We will do it more. Recreational Cephalopod, thank you for coming and hanging with us. Thank you for the raid earlier. I very much appreciate you hanging out and your ideas. Guys, we're going to go raid Aubryn. Raid Aubryn music. Let's go. I'm going to miss a lot. Pardon if I miss questions directed to me for some reason. Oh, don't worry. It's okay. That's okay. Guys, thank you so much. Oh, 8. Oh, that was more. That was more than I thought. You guys, thank you. Thank you for coming and out and doing Minecraft with us. The corgi is the best lick. It's also less offensive lick. I was thinking of taking the lick out because some people really might not like the idea of being licked by jazz people. So, but they haven't, you know, it's fine. So guys, Aubryn has the most amazing voice and, you know what? We're actually going to request... She's 3.5 hours in. Big. We're going to request the tune we did with her. She's amazing. Yo, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Let's go.